Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is something new. This is something new I want to try on Saturdays. Pretty much N.F.S, no filter Saturdays. There's no set topic or anything whatsoever. We just speak what's on our mind, see how we feel, just talk it out. That's how I like to start things. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to have a set schedule because things don't go right. I also want to apologize for Thursday, the Crown Talk not being on. I had some stomach difficulties. Some people were trying to take the man down. I think I got poisoned. I think I've been poisoned, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. It's all right. Nothing can stop the God at all. Who is it?
This was you in the hospital?
That was me in the hospital. Who? What? Oh my God. Kids. Hold it down real quick. I'm going to have to open this door. Hold on.
No, I got it. Well, people, what's going on? How's everybody? I don't know. This was some impromptu shit. You know what I mean? It was like, fuck it. It was supposed to be the Crown Talk that we, postponed it to, but now we just came up with some new shit to do. It's definitely about to be wintertime. We in the house. Most of people got their winter bodies on. You feel what I'm saying? I've been having my shit on for a while now. Like I've been having my pleasant plump body chilling. My boobies, they get hard in the cold and the freezing weather and all of that shit. You know what I mean? Then when you get out the bathroom and your boobies is cold when you fat and then they plump up, you look like you've been working out. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I got my drink early. You already know what it is. Weekend, I work hard all week. After that, it's playtime on the weekend. Give a fuck nobody say. We're about to act the fool, I guess, But I got some shit I want to talk about. I want to talk about this ignorant motherfucker over here. And I don't even know if I'm gonna call him ignorant. I'm just gonna say this dude is just like and he said, like, what are you doing it on purpose? Like, but how many victims he gonna have out there? I'm talking about Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon's on his 11th child, waiting for number 12. This motherfucker got about 12 kids. He had his 11th child and waiting on 12.
I'm gonna be straight up. Get your nosy butt out of the camera. I'll be straight up. If I had billions and I was single.
Is Nick Cannon a billionaire? I don't think he's a billionaire.
If I had money to support all these kids, and I'm doing my thing, the money's still running in, and I lived like he lived, I would continue doing what he does. His legacy is going to be huge in the future. Like, his name is always going to ring bells. His name is always going to be part of something. That's 12 people that has his last name.
All right, what are we doing?
Dawn, I'm doing better
exactly.
now, Dawn. I appreciate
How many girls? How many girls?
I appreciate it. I appreciate your concern, Dawn. I've been out for a little bit, but I'm doing good. Better now. How many girls? I don't know. I'm not keeping track of. I'm not keeping track of Nick Cannon's babies.
So if he got 6 kids, what if he got 7 girls? That means seven times it's possible that his name's finna get changed.
The thing is, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? It's still his blood. It's still his bloodline is increased. Like, say, like, what you said. If they really go back, you said Genghis Khan. We pretty much, all of us got Genghis Khan's blood inside of us. Why? Because Genghis Khan was a ruler, and he sexed and had kids, millions of kids.
Where did he have? Where was he from?
This was a long. This is ages ago. Years ago, you can just do the research on it.
I don't even know how to spell that shit.
Okay, but Genghis Khan, he pretty much had multiple children by all different types of races, and it's kind of, boy, fix your guardian. Go over there. Come on now, go over there. Fix the guardian.
But when you say that from back in
So
the
if you all right, so if you put your bloodline out there, if you have if you have 12 kids, bro, all got your blood, right? And they spread this seed around. Your blood is spread. Like you are gonna be like you do your ancestry.com shit. You know what I mean? And you go, you're gonna see one face, and there's Nick Cannon's face with multiple lines going back to the kid, to all different types of kids. Like you know what I mean? All that goes back to him. His whole legacy. Yes, Nick Cannon is trying to be a ruler. And he is trying to be a ruler.
Okay, all right. So let me just you want 12 kids?
Huh? If I can afford them, fuck yeah.
Kids? Okay, why? So you want to be a dad? You want to keep being a dad when you're 90?
It don't really matter.
Why?
My legacy, nigga. My name, like, listen, Rockefeller. Think of those names. Think about those people. If I build an empire, bro.
All right.
And all my kids get the legacy, bro. I am the new Rockefeller. I am the new this. Like you can't stop my bloodline. You can't stop my name. I got all this. This is all mine.
All right. So
all this bloodline is mine. I rule this shit.
So how many kids you got?
Not nowhere near Nick Cannon's.
All right. I'm just saying, you have what? You have one? You have two? You have three kids? You have four kids? You want me to keep going like it's a birthday?
I'm not trying to guess like you haven't known me for your life.
I'm just saying, but
kids I got.
But if anybody's watching, everybody don't know how many kids you got. You feel
That's fine with me.
Okay, so do you have more than one child?
Yes, I do.
Do you have more than two?
You're doing the same shit a different way. What I look like?
Oh man. But anyways, I have three.
Yep. You know how many kids I got.
So 3 is tough. You talk about a nigga got 12.
Here's the thing, bro. You saying tough because we in a tough position and not having the money and the influence that Nick Cannon has.
But I don't. But listen, I don't want to.
No, my ass, bro. We always no. Listen, we always say shit when we in our own position.
Yeah, but
we always say, but if we was in a different position, your whole mindset would be different.
If I had more money,
if you had success, you were completing your goals, you were on top of your game, doing your thing. I guarantee you'd have more. Yes, you would.
I don't like kids that much.
Me neither. But I do.
So I don't need them like
but
that.
I do.
I don't want to be a dad like
you don't like kids that much, but you ain't got nowhere near the money that Nick Cannon has, but you got 3. You don't like kids that much. So if you would have had the money, you would have none.
So we not talking about that is what we talking about right in the back of you.
Yeah, that's gonna be the king of the jungle right there.
No, but okay, but what I'm talking about
teaching his mind for the metaverse.
No, what I'm talking about is now I don't want to mentally and physically and emotionally be a dad after a certain time. That's over. I'm done. Like I want to live my life. I don't want to do that at that time.
There's no way you can't be. You got kids.
No, I'm talking about. You're not getting what I'm saying. You're not getting what I'm saying. I don't want to raise little kids after a certain time. After a certain time, my age of my life, I don't want to raise little kids.
Do you think Nick Cannon is around all the time with them little kids? He got nannies and mothers and shit. He's got it set where the mother does not have to work, bro. She takes care of the kids. All he got to do is visit.
But that's why I say I'm able to, like, you know, whatever situations we have, we're able to be a dad right there. Like, hands-on like that. We don't need maids and stuff like that. That's not our steez, right? So I'm just not popping kids out for no reason. That's all I'm saying. For me, it's there's no reason to be popping all them kids out.
Shout out to my man Marcus. What's good with your brother? Salute. Here's the thing, man. When it first started, the fathers were the ones that goes out and gets the shit while the mothers stay home and handle business anyway.
Back in the day,
if the boy's hungry, dad bought you a whole fucking cow. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't want no motherfuckers around your hut to bother you, the father had his backup. The father had, you know what I mean, influence to keep you away from. That's how it was. The nigga wasn't around like that. And then when you reach the age of like 10, 11, or 9 to be a man, father be right there to teach you how to be the man. That's what it was. The mother sits there and raise you for a certain amount of time, 9 years old, 11 years old, whatever like that. When it's time for your manhood, that's when dad is home to take care of that type of business. But the fathers really weren't around like that because I'm not sitting here, I got shit to do, nigga. I ain't trying to nurture you like the mothership. You know what I mean? Not saying that, you know, things have changed. The world's become sensitive as fuck. But we do want to be there like that now because we lost the opportunity. But back in the day, it was, listen, I gotta get this for y'all to live. I gotta bring home fucking tree stumps so I can build the hut better. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it was. The father had to work his ass off to bring the shit back home. Just like we do now.
So if I'm processing what you said correctly, even though you said that the guy has to go out, he wasn't there like that, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
How does that not make the child more on the feminine side because he's not having the pops, the mother's doing all the nurturing?
Because women weren't forcing that femininity bullshit. The father had rules and they stuck by them rules. They taught them what the father wanted them to teach them and do what they need to be done. As the female, I'm the mother, but you act up, your father gonna come home and whoop your ass. Your father has to handle this when you get home. Your father got to do this when you get home. The disciplinary, the make sure you don't turn into a bitch boy. Why should I tell your fucking father? You want to act up now? You get to do it right now because I'm not going to do it to you because I'm your mom.
Bitch boy.
Like I said, how many bitch boys you see out there, nigga? And they serve the name right. They serve the name right.
There's a lot of this.
They serve the name right.
There's a lot.
Right. So
I'm not going to say there's not.
Right.
But you know, but I'm just saying, I just think it's a little, you know, in my opinion, I think it's a little insane. Me, like I said, I love being a dad or whatever, but I want that to stop after a certain time, raising little kids in diapers and all of that stuff. Like
I hear that one, but you know, if I set life the way I need it to be, where I am able to go out and network and do what I have to do to build my empire and make sure the woman that take care of my kids holds it down the way she's supposed to and listens, then you know you'll be able to handle your shit the way you're supposed to.
All right, so I'll give you an example where I would accept having 12 kids.
Okay, I want to hear this one.
If my name was Little Bow Wow and I started at 12.
What? See, this is I got none of my emojis and that. What the fuck is a Little Bow Wow?
Because what I'm saying, so I'm saying his success came early, right? So I'm pretty sure, you know, he was thrown around in the loop a little bit. So if I was 13, listen. So if I was 13, right, or 14, 15, and I started having children then, I could do 12 years. By the time I'm 30, I already got 12 kids. Now I'm good to go. Now I can raise them as I see fit. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the only exception right there. But I'm not starting at 25. I'm not starting at 25.
Nah, but right now it's too late. You know what I mean?
For him.
About to choose to be able to choose that situation.
Yeah, for him, but he could have been chose to stop. Like he could have stopped at 7. Like real talk, he just keeps going. And it's on purpose.
If he wanted to.
But how many baby mothers he finna have? It's on purpose.
Yes, he feels like it. You see, you know, listen, none of them motherfuckers really complain about their kid, are they?
Yo, that's the crazy part.
He got 12. None of them saying shit about Nick Cannon, are they?
Yo, I don't. Well, why is that?
Because you man the fuck up and telling them sit the fuck down. That's what I'm saying. You can't let no fucking women rule like they can't have no rules, nigga, or they will fucking destroy you. They will destroy you. A woman that rules anything over you will destroy you because they love power and they don't know how to deal with power, bro.
This was supposed to be no filter Saturdays except for Savage. Like no
filter.
That was supposed to be in parentheses up there. But yeah, nah, fuck it though. Yeah, hey, listen, if he's happy and like you said, that to me right at this point, I never heard nothing about Nick Cannon like that. You know what I mean? I mean, if anybody has anything that they'd like to add about Nick Cannon, let us know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like to hear more about what they think about Nick Cannon. To be honest with you, wholeheartedly, I like what he's doing. You know, if I had the opportunity, I would too.
Yeah,
but that would never fucking happen because I'm at my age. It is too late to start now, bro.
But how old is Nick Cannon? That's just the thing. I think Nick Cannon's in his 40s.
I mean, stop being nosy. No, you know, I can see you. Go sit down. I don't know how old Nick Cannon is. But obviously he started early enough.
Nick Cannon's 42 years old.
He's okay, so he started early. What's his oldest child? What is his oldest child?
Mariah Carey, 52.
What? His oldest child is 52. What? So what's his oldest child?
I said his oldest child is Mariah Carey, 52.
She is like a big baby too.
All right, so
see this, yeah, you're right. You're right. If I had no money, you know what I'm saying? If I was Nick Cannon, I have her right now. Because these goddamn kids, man, I tell you, they wait for you to do shit, and they will ask for a whole bunch of shit.
He was born in October. He's a beautiful person. No wonder they don't complain about him.
Hold on, man.
No wonder they don't complain about Nick. He was born in October. He's a Libra.
Oh, boo.
Ooh, boy. He has a net worth. Actor, television host who has a net worth of $20 million. I would beg to differ that it's way more than that, but everything I look on and say 20 million, his net worth is 20 million. So 20 million with 12 kids. I hope you got them motherfucking contracts.
You don't see nobody complaining about Nick Cannon.
Nah, nobody's complaining. I'll give you that.
The only ones who are not complaining, the only ones who are complaining about Nick Cannon is the ones that don't got a baby by him. Right or wrong?
I don't know. I don't want to go.
Yeah, everybody that ain't messing with Nick Cannon is the only ones complaining about Nick Cannon. The only ones complaining about Nick Cannon. I haven't heard shit from his wives. Not even Mariah, nigga.
Not anymore. She moved on, did her thing. She rich too. Don't matter.
But you know how chicks can be ratchet as fuck, complain, do dumbass shit like they always do. You know what I'm saying? None of them are doing it. But so obviously the man is doing something right and holding it down.
His choices might be correct.
That's all you need is the proper choices.
His choices might be correct.
And his choices is what makes you who you are.
Because we all know when you make a bad choice.
Yo, I'm about to switch it up a little bit. So I just took a picture, not took a picture, but looking at a picture of Cardi B.
No.
Why she don't look like herself no more?
Because she's not.
Yo, I don't even recognize this chick no more, bro.
Why would you?
I don't know. Let's
bring
Cardi B. Let's talk about Quavo and Takeoff. You down for that?
You're frozen.
Yeah, I see. I'm looking at my. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm looking at myself, look like an idiot right now. Yeah, I'm like, nigga, moves, moves.
I mean, you can talk about. I'm not too. I'm not up on what happened. Like I know that he got killed, but I don't know really anything about the Migos, the Takeoff, the Quavos, the what's the other dude's name? The Offsets. I know offsetting penalty.
They go, our boy, drunk in the building. Shout out to drunk. Beep, 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 beep. How to be woman now saying they not ugly, they just broke.
Yo, the being ugly part. Yo, I have to say though, I seen some shit the other day. It was like, it was like, y'all made having an ass so important, y'all forgot y'all ugly.
But here's the thing, they was ugly
Yo,
before the ass, bro.
this is what I'm saying. But you got, but they're like, yo, we basically glorified having an ass. And then they're like, they like, yo, if I got an ass, I'm good because that's all motherfuckers is looking at. Yo, she got an ass, she got an ass, she got a body, she got an ass.
So let me ask you a question.
What happened here? What happened here?
Speaking of that, let me ask you a question.
What happened here? What?
Because I was talking about it with somebody earlier. Do you think women are going out there getting asses, putting fucking eyelashes, wigs, lace fronts, transgender makeup on, just for us?
No.
Who do you think?
You want to know what? You want to know what? I'm not going to say it ain't just for us. I think it might. I want to say maybe 80% of it is for us.
80%?
I say 80%.
80% of us don't even like that shit.
I know, but I'm just saying 80% is for us. You want to know why? Because they're influenced to think that they're going to find the nigga that they're looking for that is being portrayed over the internet, over the videos, over the they think that they're gonna find the rich, the good nigga that's rich and all of this stuff if they look like this, because that's what the Cardi B's of the world is showing them. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what they follow. That's what they follow, my G. You know what I mean? So that's what they doing it because they think they finna attract a certain type of dude by doing it.
I dig it, but here's the thing.
What when all you're doing is bringing ants to bread.
Most women looking for,
huh?
What are most women looking for, man? What the hell is wrong with this shit, man?
I don't know what women are looking for nowadays, honestly.
So what do they say? What do most women say they're looking for? What type of man?
I don't know. But what are they? You tell me because I'm confused on this one. What type of man are they looking for?
6 foot, good looking guy, 6 foot, muscle, big penis, great job, makes 6-7 figures. You know,
oh, fuck. Guess what?
Man, they're looking for a guy like me. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I'm not making no 6 figures. I'm just saying, but they're looking for like a godly. They're looking for a godly figure. You know what I mean? What?
Absolutely none of those. I don't fit none of those requirements.
Well, that's on you.
I'm
Hold on, let me fix this. But yeah, that's what most women say they're looking for. All that, like the dream man. You know what I'm saying? That dream dude that not any woman could ever get, which are like 1%. Yeah, like Drunk said, the top tier, the 10%, which you're never gonna find.
So what are they doing? So they're not doing it for themselves. I can tell you they're not doing it for themselves. Definitely not doing it for themselves.
What I think they're doing it for is themselves, which is their own insecurity. You know what I'm saying? They're dressing themselves up for their own insecurities.
But if you already, so I don't even think that falls under insecurities. I think that might fall under trends more than insecurities. If they're not doing it for the guy, like, what are you doing it for?
So ass is a trend?
Yeah, it definitely is a trend. Because but us growing up in our 40s, we know what it was back in the day. White girls did not have ass.
Mm, mm, mm,
They had the boobies. The Spanish women and the black women had ass. That's what the whole narrative was. And really, real talk though, if you go back and look, ass wasn't important for white girls. The boobies was important. So they was getting their tits done, the Pamela Andersons of the world, the things like that. You know what I'm saying? Or have you ever seen a Playboy magazine and shit like that back in the day?
okay.
It's all about the tits. If you look at the G string and they ass, that shit was not important. It was not there. It was not there. So that is actually a cultural thing, like a Spanish and a black people thing. We like ass. We like a big booty.
Okay.
White people is classified as like in the book the boobs, except for Wheezy, is a problem. Mr. Willie will not lose. Wheezy is a problem. Jamaican ass
See,
dude, the only one who likes titties.
no, I think we got it all wrong here, bro. I think we got not we. Y'all got it all wrong here. Most of the men are not looking for no woman with the wigs, the lace fronts. There are the lame dudes out there who want to fuck anything, so they'll fuck anything, and that's why they get that confidence that I'm that shit because these niggas fuck the shit out of me, and they don't care. They're not really fucking the shit out of you. They just fucking you because they need to fuck. Men want to fuck. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. They're not really looking at you as no wifey. They're not really looking at you as anything more than just a jump. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the lace fronts and the wigs and the makeup and the fake ass like that, I don't think they're doing it for us because we don't give a fuck. We really don't care because you got dudes out here fucking the shit out of flat booty girls.
Okay, so here's the problem. We don't care. Their problem is that they don't know that we don't care.
But we are constantly telling them that we don't give a fuck. Like that shit don't matter. Like we don't.
You know why? Because your eyes tell everything.
Bruh, that's how. All right, well, I agree with you, and I think that's how women don't even know men, because if you can't tell the difference, we looking at you of lust, nothing more.
Nothing more. Honestly, if I love you like that, and I want you, what I see that lust bullshit go, and I can look at it. So what? That shit look good. It don't matter. I'm with you.
Right.
It only looks good for the moment, and 9 times out of 10, like that's what it's just going to be, a moment.
It is. It looks good for when you look back at me when I'm beating from behind. That's what it looks good. But it is.
A badass body's not saying I got a good connection with you. That don't mean nothing.
Right. Even though the shit looks great. I'm just saying. It does. It makes a big difference. Huge difference. I'm just saying. Yeah, but I before I think it started off for us, but then it got into it went past like a trend thing. I think it went past the trend thing, and to the point where women are super insecure about the smallest fucking things in the fucking world. You know what I'm saying? So I think they get that shit just to make themselves feel better about themselves, and also to compete with other women. You know what I'm saying? I think they're always, you can see it and you can hear it all the time, how women compete with other women 24/7 a fucking day.
All day.
But they won't lick each other's coochie.
Huh? Did you say they won't eat each other's coochie?
I said they want to compete with each other all day, but they don't want to lick each other's coochie.
Oh, yeah, true. Word.
Don't make no sense, right?
You should tell me how her shit tastes.
Right. You want to compete with a chick all the time? That means you like if you put your boobs out for a chick, you get your ass done for a chick, put your makeup and eyelashes, lace fronts and all that shit for a chick. Why you ain't fucking her?
Yeah.
Why you ain't doing stuff with her? You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Like I would never. But then why are you sitting there changing your whole body language, your whole shit, just so a woman can be jealous of you? Eat the cooch. Let me see how the tongue works, bitch. What the fuck? Let me see how the tongue works. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it, right?
Touching women out this motherfucker, man. There should be more women touching women out this motherfucker. That's all.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry to switch subjects, but
This is N.F.C, man.
would you? Yeah, there's no
NFS,
Saturday. Yo, I have a question. Would you?
Yeah.
Would you go to jail over some McNuggets or some garlic knots?
I think it's time for me to filter the show now. What? Oh, some garlic nuggets?
No, some McNuggets or some garlic knots.
Oh, man, ain't going. No, no. I'm not trying to go to jail regardless.
Yo, motherfuckers getting arrested. I don't even know what this was. That shit funny as hell.
What? Oh, that McDonald's shit?
Nah, well, somebody got arrested, punching the pizza guy for getting his garlic knots.
Yo, see, who was the people? It wasn't white.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
No, the pizza man was white.
And so was the attacker.
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Because that to me, if you say something about like mass shooting or something like that, that sound white to me. But if you say something like some dumbass, you jumped in a window at McDonald's because they didn't put salt on your fries, sound like Negroes to me. The dumbest shit in the fucking world. Sound like Negroes doing dumb shit like that. But nah, you're not going to jail.
I'm just looking at some shit. Yeah, I'm just woman arrested after assaulting man with butter.
What? She's trying to be slick. He's trying to be slick.
Yo, Dad. Yo, the fuck is wrong with people? They got into a food fight with a roommate. Yo, she threw butter at her roommate, striking him in the leg. I'm done. I don't even want to read them. So it's
yo, that's crazy. So I'm looking at something, right?
yeah.
It says Oculus creator fired by Facebook made a VR headset that can kill users.
What? Wait, say that again. Wait, say that one more time.
Oculus creator fired by Facebook made a VR headset that can kill users.
Oh hell no, that's nuts.
Yeah, how the hell can a headset kill you?
I don't know. He probably sent some electric shock through you or something. A dude killed a girl in the drive-thru over some extra ranch in my city. You in St. Louis, you said?
No, hold on. It's impossible. This doesn't make no sense. It says Palmer Luckey, who created Meta's Oculus, created a VR headset that kills users in real life if they die in a video game.
What?
That sounds like a movie. There was a movie like that. So drunk. So somebody really died in the game? Like somebody got killed by a zombie, all of a sudden they took the headset off and the zombie came and killed him?
No. He's not saying that. He said, yo, I seen that VR headset. Shit insane.
I'm saying that.
Oh, what? Nobody died.
But all right, but how are you gonna get fired if nobody died?
What do you mean?
He said he created Oculus.
It's even for thinking that you should murder somebody.
But if it's not even possible, bro, to kill somebody when they die in the game, why are you worried about it? Why are you even on social media saying dumbass shit?
Because who?
But like, why are they even having this as news? It says Palmer Luckey just upped the stakes of losing in video games to a startling degree. The original creative Oculus headset, which now serves as a backbone for Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse ambitions, wrote in a blog post that he had modified a VR headset to explode. Oh shit! When the wearer lose. Oh, see, all right, that's different.
That's what I said. Should like some electric shock or some shit. Yeah.
Losing a video game, couldn't use it. That's stupid. Now that type of shit right there, I would say that's that white people shit. Like, why would you? Why? Well, drunk. I don't know. I'm looking it up now. I'm looking at it now, but I could see somebody. I could see somebody trying to rig a Oculus to probably like give you a brain shock or explode in your head if you get, if you lose in a game or something like that. I can see people doing that stuff. That's some dumb shit. But why? Like, why? Like, what's wrong with people? What's wrong with people, Steve?
I don't. Everything.
All right, since we can say what's wrong with people.
How much you want to know what else is wrong with people?
Everything.
All right. So Florida cops taser naked burglar who pooped and masturbated when homeowner pulled a gun.
Bruh. What kind of phone you got? you remember when you used to go to Stop and Shop, right, when you was younger, and they always had that magazine with all the extraterrestrial bullshit, all the shit that like, yeah, man has 9 arms but really got one. I don't know. That's the, what did you download that for your phone to get that type of?
Nah, I don't download shit like that to my phone. I only download sports and funky and weird games to my phone. Like that's like addictive games. That's it. I only have like 2 of them.
Well, you're crazy. I do want to say to the other people, thank you for joining. Those who are in the chat, please hit the like button. We are trying something new today, which is N.F.S. It's No Filter Saturdays. We're going to try to talk about anything. It's going to be more structured, ongoing. If you have anything you want to talk about that's in the chat, we can talk about it. If you want to jump up on the panel and talk about it, I am accepting no picture. I mean, no, you don't have to cam up, but in the back, you do have to show me your face first before you do come up, and then you could be on here with no cam and talk to us only on Saturdays. Because I want to, to get to know the people, get to know what's on your minds and all that good stuff. I said that we lost 2 users as soon as I said, "Oh no, I'm not getting on that."
As soon as, but you know what we should do too on this day also, is we should.
He said when you die.
Yeah, when you die in the game, 3 bullet cartridges release into your head.
How can you not find Sissy? Hold on, man. You have to be a millionaire to have more than 2 kids. Because these niggas.
All right, so I'm just gonna say this right here, right? So I think No Filter Saturdays. I think we should start something. Not only is it No Filter Saturdays, but I think we should have one-on-one debates with people about whatever topic they kind of want to talk about. I can't. Oh.
Hello. Drunk. Listen, I ain't gonna stop, bro. I ain't gonna stop. My ass shows that don't work, change them around, switch it up. Whatever's gonna work for it to work. This is a network, man. This is what we do. One hit wonders. They say something, they go. You know what I mean? They make a couple, they go. Is what it is. Whatever's gonna work for the station. N.F.S. I'm gonna try to keep though, because it's kind of cool to have an open panel for people to talk about whatever they want. And that is the name that the light-skinned guy right next to me came up with. So that's his light-skinned power right there to come up with names for stuff. Yes, I always try to find a perfect recipe because I love to eat good food. I just fuck it. But yeah, you're right, Drunk. This is what we're gonna do all the time. You found it already? You didn't? You ever seen a kid disappear right in front of you? I'm telling you, these little niggas, man. But I love them.
Yo, so Robert Leo Casey was arrested for masturbating while driving naked. Also had toy pistols in his.
Let's talk about something real. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not. No.
Yeah.
Not. I'm gonna put my son off. We keep talking about stuff like this. Like on the road. I got a question for you. Let's talk about what's going on today.
What's going on today? You did have the whole thing you wanted to elaborate on with the offset takeoffs and stuff that.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go on to that right now. Has something to do with that. Where do you think? How do you think people look at black people now? Going through all the things that, like, just looking at the things that are going on social media. How do you think we are portrayed? Like, we've always been portrayed the same, but now that it's so blatant and just thrown in our face, like, here's an egg in your face, wipe it off because it is. You know what I mean? Somebody, if a person wanted a person from anywhere besides black, one even black person, throw an egg in your face.
So, all right, I think I don't know, and this is just the way I look at it, which is, you said how do they look? How do you think black people are looked upon nowadays?
Go find her. The house is not that big. Yes, it is, but I'm just saying.
So what's your question?
I really want to know. Matter of fact, just your own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see black people? Just be real about it. How do you really see black people?
How do I see them?
How do you see them now?
Oh gosh.
Let me just put a word out there then. Strength wise, mentally.
Okay, so I can well, I could break it down. I'll break it down a little bit. Mentally, I see the younger generation getting a little smarter. Now there's an in between, and I can even take this from a sports perspective. My aunt, fourth quarter sports, you know what we're doing tomorrow, 10 a.m. ish. 10 a.m. ish. So there's these 9-year-old twins. And I mean, dude, if you take me at 9, I like baseball and football more than I like basketball, to be honest. You take me at 9 and I could play a little bit. You put me back then with my skills into what they can do now, I look like a fucking idiot.
Wait. Your skill set?
My skill set and shit and me playing basketball at 9 compared to, and you just drop my 9-year-old self off with these 9-year-olds I'm talking about, these specific 9-year-olds.
Right.
Dude, I look like I don't even belong.
Your physical skill set.
Everything.
I don't believe you in that one.
I'm telling you.
If they took your upbringing, mental upbringing, they will be more dangerous with your upbringing mentally than now, because we didn't have that much emotion to live off of to where it kind of blocks growth. We're this age now are too worried about the smallest shit.
But I wasn't
also to the point where they have no love. They don't even know what real love is. So they're quick to dismiss you, get rid of you, and drop you, and not learn nothing from you. No one listens nowadays. Everything now is selfish and not selfless.
So hold on.
We learned back in the day to work together, not apart.
But then I was trying to answer a question about how we look at black people nowadays.
No. You would. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. No, because you said they're smarter
The younger generation. The younger generation. I
Yeah, the
said
younger generation now.
they're
Yeah,
getting smarter. They're getting smarter.
getting smarter.
Right?
But
Because what we're doing is, I think our generation below a little bit, the age group below us, I think they're the fuck show of this goddamn. Out a little bit below us, it's the whole fuck show.
the 90s babies.
Listen, I want absolutely, and like even like the 30, 32, 33, 4 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, my guy, like, you just listen to them and look at them and what the fuck they represent? Nothing. It's all trash, like, mostly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but that's what we're built on now. This whole social media shit, da 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 da. But all right, so to answer the question, the way they look at black people, the way I look at them, it's so hard. It's so hard because I'm light skinned. I don't know. I look at them most of the time and with a little bit of disgust.
You look at them with disgust.
A little bit, yes.
Just a little.
And I say that and because the mentality is so wrong to me. Everybody's mentality is so wrong, and I say that especially, and I could take it from region, like on this East Coast, it's like the hate that black people have for each other. The hate
that's where I should have started off.
Crazy, huh?
I think that's how I should have started off.
Yeah, the hate is insane, dog. For no reason. For no reason, bro. So let me just give you let me just give you a little small. So this is how I rock, and this is how I'm choosing. This is just me, and I don't want to I really don't like to say too much, but all right. So somebody helped me out, right? I helped them out in return, even if I don't know you. You did something for me, I'll do something for you. At that moment, right then and there, right? Especially if you're of, African American descent, melanin skin and all of that.
Melatonin.
Melanin. Not the shit to go to sleep.
Not the
shit to go to sleep. But like right then and there, like, you help me, I help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's how we should be, to stick together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it should be, honestly, why are we not helping each other? Like, the people want to destroy us, but a lot of black people can't see that. Like, I don't really have to know you. I don't have to know you to help you, my G.
That's what I want to understand. Like,
why are you looking at me?
How is it not seen? That's what I understand. That is my biggest trigger. Like, why is it not seen when it's so easy to see how, like, all right, when you see the opposite, I can't say opposite race because we're all one race, but when you see a different skin tone that's labeled as a different race, put it that way. You see a different skin tone, other people label them as a different race or whatever like that. How, if they're trying to get at us, you can see that shit right away. Right? Mm-hmm. But when it's a black on black, you're blind as shit. You know what I mean? Like, not really blind. You just like give up on black people. Like, you're like, oh, like this whole thing with like Kanye West. You know, I'm always bringing up Kanye. To me, Kanye, I'm with that motherfucker 100%. Yes, I don't give a shit that people make or because we're all human at the end of the day. So we all have our choices the way we make our choices. But you can see through the choices by your, you can see your heart through them choices. You know what I'm saying? You can see Kanye's heart. Even though you be like, oh, that nigga, he said some dumb shit. We all do, and we all have, and we all will. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? So his heart is in a great place. But we sit up there so quick to be like, this, believe in the dumb shit, knowing that there are people set in position to make black folks look like shit and be portrayed as shit. thus us never having any power over nothing. We see these things. So how are black people sitting up there down in our, and I can't even say our own people type thing, you know what I'm saying? But downing someone that looks like you and probably went through the same type of struggle that you have or going through, and you're so quick to just eliminate that person, just to believe someone else that you know they might. There's probably a possibility that they're wrong about our people.
Yo,
You know
so
what I'm
all right,
saying?
so let me put it to you like this. All right, so Bing. So I'm just example off the top of my head. That's just an example I just came up with. Right. say you stand. I'm in line, right?
Right.
Say I'm doing well in life. Say I got $1,000 in cash in my pocket. We at the grocery store. You in line. You swipe your card. You got $60 worth of shit up there. Swipe your card. Your shit say it's declined. You swipe your card again. Your shit say it's declined. Now, instead of me laughing at you because something either something happened to your card or you don't got the money, whatever the reason is, you don't got the money right now. Instead of me laughing at you, why I ain't just give you $60? What's that shit gonna do for me? Why I just ain't pay for your food?
That's what I'm saying.
Instead of me being like, yo, that broke nigga, da da da.
To be
You know
honest
what I
with
mean?
you,
Or putting
if we
you, wow, I
rocking,
got $1,000 in my pocket. I don't even give a probably could fuck off right now.
right? But the whole thing is, if we rocking, right, and I know your situation already, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm paid.
No, I don't have to know your situation. This is what I'm talking about. Going
all
above
right,
that.
just
I don't know you.
okay, okay.
I don't know you.
Okay.
Period. I'm just standing in line. I'm like, all right. This brother can't pay for his food right now. It's $60. I got $1,000 in my pocket. I probably don't need. Why I just can't give you that $100 bill? Why I can't give you that 100?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what the majority of us will do? We'll let you walk away with no groceries, not knowing your situation, not giving a fuck about your situation, and let you walk away and then talk about you later. Yo, this nigga in line couldn't even afford $60. Instead of uplifting you at that moment. You feel what I'm saying? Making sure
Seeing the
you
bigger
good at
picture.
that moment. I might never see you again.
But me uplifting you could have helped you out through your whole life.
That one time.
That one time.
For $60.
And not even giving the $60. Just be like, man, you know what? Here's my card. If you didn't even have it, here's my card. If you need anything, I see, you know what I mean? I don't want to see a black shirt, but right now I don't have it. Even if you did have it, right now I don't have it, but I want to give you some because it looks like you deserve the shit, you know, but we need to work together, stick together. Here's my card. You got a business. You put that man to work. He's going to make $1,000 a week. Now he ain't never got to worry about those $60 grocery decline.
But it might not even be that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just changing up your theory a little bit to it's all different situations to make somebody's day better or make someone that's like you better.
Yeah. But there's a dude who does an experiment, right? So he went to the colleges, right? And he ran around. He was like, yo, you got $5, you got $5, you got $5.
I've seen that
He
shit.
was in Walmart, right? And the people that did look at him, nah. And then that one person who be like, yeah, he be like, yo, I don't need your money. Yo, here's 500. Because you was going to give me 5, here's 500. So it's not even that. It's not even that person might have needed it, right? They might have just had a situation. Maybe the magnet was fucked up and they didn't have the 60. They only had their card. Everybody know I carry cards most of the time. I really don't carry cash. So if something happens to my card and now I'm fucked for that moment, and this person that's sitting back of me, you got jewels on and all types of shit. This nigga like, and you couldn't give me that 60, nigga. It's not like our mother could have not gave it back. You feel what I'm saying? And whatever situation it is, it doesn't matter. The situation, what I'm saying is as black people moving forward, we need to look out for each other more. Yeah, $60 or that $70 is not gonna hurt you, bro, if you're doing well in life. It's not gonna hurt you, my G, at all. You probably make that shit 12 times over.
I just thought about something too, real quick. It's really way off subject. Because I'm just listening to you. I look, because yo, when I have positive conversations, all types of information or things just start dropping through my head. So I was thinking, the N.F.S, if you want to rock with it, I think we should, because I like the N.F.S, but I want 2 major hosts, right? And I want to call it light skin pill, dark skin pill.
Yeah. But did you hear what's the name though?
What?
I said not only should be no filter Saturdays like for whatever. I said we should invite people to have one-on-one debates about certain
I'm
subjects if
down
they
for that.
want to.
Oh, speaking of that, there's a guy who hit my inbox up, right? His name is Dave. He is a red pill guy. If somebody could explain to me what the fuck that means, because the only pills I take is pain medicine, and,
Advil.
you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. Like I don't take no black pills, red pills, blue pills. I have my own mindset, but I don't whatever the pill shit that already the debate is won on my end because I don't take pills like that. You sound like a zombie. Straightforward. Second of all, he hit me in the inbox because I've known the man for a long time, so I used to hit him up with some of my shows to try to get him involved because I know he articulates his words well sometimes.
He was actually
he's a smart dude. He's a smart dude. So he hit me up and he goes, what did he say? He said, could you stop sending me these links because I'm a red pill and I don't believe or think how you think. Total opposite. I don't even know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I ain't never took a red pill before. Matter of fact, one day I did.
What's his name again? Dave what? Or David?
Let me see. I don't know. He's a blackety black.
Yeah, I know.
He's a blackety black. Hold on. He's a blackety black, but not really blackety black. What's the unapologetic in the building? Oh, hold up. You know what? I forgot, my man's.
I know. I think I know who he is.
Cause we got my man's in the building now. Let me see. Chubba Chub. I want y'all to meet my son. He's gorgeous. He's the gorgeous. I make gorgeous kids. You know what I'm saying? Come on, nobody. This beautiful boy right here. Look like a big old light skinned me. Look at it. Nappy head. I used to have nappy hair like this, and then start dating women, and that shit just falls. So remember that. Then you lose your hair, you start dating women early. All right, you go now. That's my prince right there. What's up, but go find your sister. She don't have no phone.
She does.
Look at the camera. He ready.
I don't have it, but he is ready for the camera. But go look again, please. Look at all the rooms. Look at all the rooms for her. She's probably playing hide and seek. Thank you, unapologetic.
Appreciate that. Thank you, unapologetic. Appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment.
That's your nephew.
Appreciate the compliment.
Shut up, dude.
He wasn't talking to me? My bad.
No, because you're light skin. See, that's what I'm saying. Light skin pill, dark skin pill. So I got the link in the chat. This is an open panel for open-minded people. My man unapologetic in the building.
There you go.
Listen, I don't got any emojis or sounds on this part yet, so I gotta upload them because it's a new different page. N.F.S so far.
Hey, Steve, you a handsome old man, all right?
Okay, all right, appreciate it.
No, wait, hold up. Nobody would ever know he was old until he says his age because he's still got his penis face. He still has his penis face.
He's still like he want to go to the.
That nigga's head is still in the placenta and shit.
Crazy. Crazy. Shit, man.
I'm just saying.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
Shit, man. Trying something new on the network, bro. Waiting for you to get your time so you get your ass back on the network. But
man.
just trying.
I'm ready, man.
You ready?
I'm
You
ready.
got, come on, man. My inbox. I know I was sick this week, but we got definitely start that up this week. This week coming up.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know who he is. Y'all don't know who he is. This nigga could be, listen, unapologetic. He could come at you. He could come at you. He could shoot you in your face. You see the jewelry and the do-rag and the glasses. He could shoot you in your face, or he could, or he could talk to you, or he could talk to you about what's happening in a presidential race on the Congress.
Or do it at the same time. Do it at the same time, right? Like, wow, you know what happened to the president?
Yeah.
He's like, fucking Babylon.
Hey, I could be hood. I could be formal. What you want? What you want? I could talk about some 3-dimensional shit. I could talk about some dumb shit. Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga pull out a Uzi and be like, I told you to vote red.
Speaking of red, maybe you could you might know this about it. What is the difference between red pill and blue pill?
I just found out what this was maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. Blue pill is it could go, it's like in any type of definition. Red pill guy is one of them guys that's, that really don't, acknowledge a woman's, mindset, conversation, don't want to even, it's always like real, like manhood to, over the top manhood. And blue pill is more of, emasculate. Yeah, a lot of acceptance. From a woman. Bow down to all the feminist ideology.
Right.
I don't think I'm a red pill.
Let me give y'all the definition that I found, and I found this due to a post I seen because somebody asked what was the difference between red pill and blue pill. So when they did that, I also looked up and did my research, right? So the blue pill will allow the subject to remain in the fabricated reality of the matrix. The red serves as a location device to locate the subject's body in the real world and prepare them to be unplugged. Well, that's from the matrix. Hold on.
That's
choice of willingness. Sorry. I'm reading the wrong one. Refer to the choice between willingness to learn a potentially unsettling or life-changing truth by taking the red pill or remaining in the contented ignorance with the blue pill. So it's basically a matrix. It's basically from the matrix, my guy, and people are making it into something.
They're changing the definition of what the original.
Yeah.
That's what's happening, dog.
It's changing the definition. Red pill today could be like, it's different. It's different, like types of limits of red pill. It could be a limit of red pill where the dude straight up disrespect the opposite sex, don't care, don't value the woman at all. And then it's a red pill that just understands his how can I say, his society, his role of a man, and that's it. No disrespect to the woman or what have you, but we see what you're doing type of stuff.
So red pill is like women don't talk.
Son,
no, that's like over the top.
Listen to what's actually happening though. We're really taking and talking about, are you a red pill or a blue pill person?
Well, no, we're not really talking about that.
From the matrix.
We're trying to figure out what the definition so we can talk
about. No, because
that.
somebody once again, somebody's this is fabrication and this is bullshit. It's fabricated bullshit, son. Like nobody out here is fucking taking red and blue pill. Find me them, please. They not on the block yet.
We got red top.
Word. Find me who's a blue and who's a red for real. Like break it down for real. Stop doing that bullshit. Stop making shit up. That's the problem with this fucking world. We making shit up.
But no, but it's needed because a lot of for what I consider myself a blue pill for most of my life, because making bad decisions is mainly a blue pill guy. with women, you know, like
A
just,
blue
you
pill
know,
guy.
Opinion? Is that your opinion?
hey, like most, if you go into the world of the red pill, blue pill, that's what it is. The
But
blue
why
pill
would you
man,
go into that world that is fake?
because you have to understand, because it's many of our fathers for the last, I'm gonna say 50, 60 years, uncles that made bad decisions because they was on that blue pill beta male stuff.
What
That's
blue
yeah.
pill? It has
So
to
all
do.
right, so I was right.
Yeah, but okay,
Hold
okay.
on, wait, 1 second. So wait, because I was right about like the blue pill is the one that accepts more from a female, and
Yes.
the red pill is the one that's just
That's
like
not
more
the
like
true
this is
definition,
no,
though.
I know, we know it's not. We know it's not the true definition. Is what they changed it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not no,
certain things.
because the Matrix is where it began. The blue red pill, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's being stuck in a regular world or waking up to the real world. That's all it really means. It's not really separating. Oh, you need to treat women this way or give leeway this way. It's just opening your mind to the real what's really going on. That's all that means, really. But what people are doing is this. Actually, all it is another form of segregation. Listen, no, it's another word, another form of segregation to separate us, to be one person, one people, regardless. Yeah, you can have your opinion about the way you want to treat your wife or way you want to treat your girlfriend. It has nothing to do with the way you should be in life itself with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and the only way this blue pill and red pill thing that I've seen that exists in this type of way is this so-called manosphere that's on YouTube.
Hold on. I gotta stop real quick. So all the cuteness is about to go away. So I'll be right back.
What the hell?
I don't know. That's that blue pill shit.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Hey,
I think I understand what you're saying, Kasim.
Yeah, it's just a fact of the matter is you want to be educated about the society you're in.
Right.
To be honest with you, you go to any other, again, we had this conversation before. You go to any other non-Black American males, and they'll say that Black males are known for being mainly blue pill. They put every woman that they meet on a pedestal. They might disrespect verbally, but figuratively, they put them on a pedestal because pussy is everything to blue pill dudes. They will make bad decisions. A lot of these cats that took another man's life was mainly a blue pill
over pussy
because of a woman he barely known. And what would you want? Would you want your son to be a blue pill or a red pill or just be? I understand what Steve is trying to get at, but it's educational. Like we didn't
I don't
talk
think
about
Steve was trying to really get at anything. I don't think he was really trying to get at anything. I just think that he was really just saying what it meant in the book.
Right.
He was trying to say what it meant in the book.
Okay.
He didn't. I don't think he really gave his opinion about what he thinks blue and red pill is yet. I think he was just trying to. Right. What we're trying to do right now before we do, because I want to give an opinion. I want to give an opinion about it, but I don't want to be wrong in the definition of blue pill, red pill, because the only definition I know is that there's a matrix. They said it's in the matrix. If you the blue pill, you stay in the regular life where you don't see shit. You just have it 9 to 5, and that's what it is. But the red pill, you finally wake up in your real natural form and deal with what you deal with in that real life. That's they really show what they're not showing you. You're not blinded no more.
Yeah.
But I don't see that in the regular. I don't see that in that manosphere red pill, blue pill talk.
So basically,
it's always about a female.
This is so this goes back to going to what people are calling what we critical thinking and things of that nature nowadays, right? So so it's saying that's what the red pill is. Oh, what the fuck? There could be something happening online. Hold on, what the fuck is going on?
Critical thinking.
All right, so yeah, like fuck, man, this dumb shit again. Yeah, so like you either want to go beyond. You want to think beyond or try to push yourself beyond certain limits. Like you could want to be in that world, right? The matrix world. Or you could be stuck in a regular normal people world. And that's the difference between the blue pill and the red pill. That's all that shit is broken down to. That's all I see. Anything else twisting it narrative wise for women and men and all of this extra stuff, that stuff to me is just fabricated. That shit is corny. It's just stemming from a movie, and it's giving you some kind of, and we're twisting it and making some kind of context out of it, or a context and content at the same time.
I mean, I think these platforms are very much well needed, like to the fullest, because there's been a lot of shit been going on in our community the last 50 plus years, and a lot of, like we talk about all the time, a lot of us are making better decisions. Even I be seeing our nephews, our sons in their 20s and stuff like that, making better decisions than we did. They're not putting themselves in a predicament that they're not going to get themselves out of once they turn 30, 40, 50 years old. Like many of us did, and our fathers. I think our fathers turned it to that. Like we talk about, and I don't want to put it to like just women and relationships. This blue pill is a situation where, or in red pill, I put it into a situation where you're just educating yourself on your surroundings and what not to do, what to do, what type of decisions you need to make as a man, because it's different than.
But you're also educating. You're also educating yourself beyond from regular beliefs, right? So like we could all sit here and just have standard beliefs.
Right.
We could just go with the flow. Those are the go. That's what they saying. That's the blue pills, the go with the flow type cats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is who we are. We don't mind. We just gonna go. We gonna 9 to 5 it. We're gonna come home, we're gonna do our job, we're gonna go to sleep, we're gonna wake up, we're gonna do it all over again. We're not gonna question anything that's in place. We're not gonna question our employers, our bosses. We're not gonna question anything. We're going with the flow, we're getting up out of here, right? We're gonna live, we're gonna die. Anything else in between, we just going with the flow. We not taking candy from the store, we not picking up the dollar on the floor. We not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not mine. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna turn it into the clerk. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, you talking about the red pill part?
The blue pill. Those are the blue pill.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So the red pill, I guess whatever, but the red pill, you know, that how they classifying it, because somebody has to make something, right? Because we couldn't just leave the movie as it is. So we have to make people now say I'm a red pill person or I'm a blue pill person. Motherfucker, where's your red and blue pill at? Please show me when you taking it. Please.
Well, basically, it's a mindset.
I know it's what I'm saying, but please tell me when you're taking it. So, because if a pill puts you in your mindset, please get the fuck out of here. Please.
Well, here's the thing. If a red pill is critical thinking, right? That's what it is. Critical thinking, red pill. They say.
Then
how is it critical thinking if you can't come up with the right analogy to describe what your mindset is? It's how come you can't just say this is my mindset instead of saying red pill?
This is what I'm saying. Like, why do we have to make it a red pill, blue pill thing? It's fucking annoying what this fucking new generation is doing and switching everything to be. Motherfucker, we've been doing this shit.
It's forms of segregation.
We've been doing this since fucking Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and whoever the fuck you want to come up with. They've been critical thinking and pushing past the narrative. Like, fuck out of here, dog.
Wasn't there only one Muslim before? One type of Muslim act or Muslim one Muslim belief system or something like that? At one time there was just one, right?
Like Nation of Islam been around probably since and I could since probably what's his name? Elijah Muhammad.
Elijah Muhammad or Minister Louis Farrakhan.
All right, so see that's where I get confused.
Elijah Muhammad before him.
I could be wrong, but Elijah Muhammad, he learned from actually a white man about Islam. It's in his book, Elijah Muhammad, in the very early 1900s. Elijah Muhammad is an old man.
But so was he a white man, though? Was he really a white man? Was he a white man or was he an Israelite?
Who, Elijah Muhammad?
No, the white
guy. Oh, the white guy. No, he was an actual white man. He was an American white man that actually was like somewhat of an explorer. He was a rich man that explored, different countries, different continents, and stuff like that. He was actually from America. I forgot the name, but I'm gonna look it up now. But also, that Nation of Islam stuff. It's just still the same thing for the most part. The, Muslim, all of them do the Quran, but it's a little different. Just like Christianity is different in America than other countries. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same thing. Yeah. So back at what I was what we're saying for the most part, we need to understand how, like that red pill, blue pill. I can see what you guys mean when it comes to hearing the same old stuff. But at the same time, our society is teaching us like we gonna watch Wakanda Forever. I don't know if you guys watched it yet. If you did, oh man, it's like
so you watched it?
Yeah, I watched some stuff, some clips of it and stuff like that. I couldn't stand in the movie. It's just another propaganda to make more blue pills in this damn country, to make guys that submit to the matriarchy. But they've been doing it in the black community for years, but now they're doing it to everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, but they're still doing it to everybody, but it's getting even worse in the black community.
It's been worse, to be honest with you. Our women been the leaders of our community. But I will go watch the movie again. It was good. It was good. I watched the movie again, but at the same time, it's it's just so many propagandas in there, and it's like, it's like it's almost sad, because again, how the black community been doing, we promote the woman, put her in the black girl magic and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden this little boy is devalued, and now they wonder why that little black boy want to go to somebody else's outside of his culture, because they treat him like he should be treated.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think, all right, because I was talking with Steve about this earlier, about how the father, like way back in the day, the father had to go out, do the hunting and things, and even maybe go to like this little personal war or a little walkabout to get this and that, whatever, to see find new land for a better, opportunity for his family and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And his wife or his baby mama, whatever you want to call it, his wife, his significant other with the baby would stay home with the baby to teach the baby, all types of stuff, and the guy would be gone for days on end, weeks on end, getting the betterment for the family. And then when the boy reaches like 9 to like 8, that's when he'll be tested his manhood. You know what I mean? Like he'll go out with the father, learn how to hunt, war. He's able to do this and that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it'd be different if the roles were reversed?
If the
girl had to go, the girl had to be the girl had to be the one that goes out and hunts. They say it's the weaker vessel, right?
Yeah.
She has to go out and hunt, scavenge, and do all the things that men have to do,
right,
to support the family. Do you think it would work? Do you think it'll work in a greater aspect or worse?
And I'm gonna be really, really modest about this. In modern time, it might can work because we already fixed everything up for them to make it easy on them. But in back in those days time, hell to the no, it'd be worse because they wouldn't be able to defend for themselves. This is a logical thing. They needed family. They needed a man. They needed their son to grow up just in case their man might never come back. what you said, like on a hunting vessel trip, whatever. They needed that. They needed that to survive. I'm pretty sure it was certain women, back in those days that did it or what have you. But the way they put it out there, now, in the last 5 years, you wasn't too strong enough. Man, see you walking around, trying to be the vessel of the family. You trying to be the hunter. You're gonna be the hunted. This is not even an opinion. This is actually what occurred. Where the woman did try to fend for her family. She's a nurturer. A woman is a nurturer. A woman is supposed to take care, the kids until a certain age. Actually, in the Bible, they're supposed to take care of kids till they're about 4 or 5 years old. And now it's up to the man to raise that child. That's why that's why a lot of single father raised kids statistically turn out better.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, statistically turn out.
But there'll be a lot of females that argue with you about that.
Yeah, because nobody want to look at facts. Even if it's a little girl, like the Bible says, once a child is about 4 or 5, I believe, toddler age, like almost older than toddler age, it's now time, especially if it's a boy, it's time to send it to his father. And if you wait till you're 10 to 12, 13 years old, it's too goddamn late. Look at the modern time. It's too late. It's really too late, like, especially today.
You gotta find that quote. You gotta find me that quote.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, all you gotta do is go into the Bible, and then you just Google exactly what I said.
I don't even Google.
Say it again.
What who said it?
What did you just say?
I don't know. He got something in the mouth.
Who said it?
He got some girl nookie in his mouth.
Who said it?
It's in scripture. It's in
Which one?
Scripture. What you have to do is let me get you there so you can know specifics and everything.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
And I have a chicken sandwich, sir.
No, you having a girl sandwich.
It's chicken nookie.
Listen, I do it by myself.
Yeah, no, well, I'm gonna look this up for you, man.
I bet you did.
You gotta start knowing your worth, Steve. Start knowing your worth. See, that's red pill. You know your worth.
Wait.
You know your worth.
Knowing your worth
That's
is red pill.
Absolutely.
So what's a purple pill?
In between, I'm gonna say I'm more of a purple pill. I'm more of a purple pill.
So there is a such thing as a purple pill?
Yeah.
Yo, this is fucking insane. I thought I just made that up.
I'm done. Get me out of here.
Why are you done? Because it's something you didn't know. Why are you done? We are too old. Don't be like my grandmother and all.
I really want this cat to come up here though and debate on this red pill.
Because I'm not of that mindset, Doug, that we are taking fucking movies like The Matrix and turning them into our reality. Like we really out here taking blue pills and red pills.
Blue pill been around for 300 years.
Huh?
Red pill, blue pill been around for 300 years, and ain't no mainstream.
Who has taken them?
They took it out of there.
Wait,
they took it out of what people would have been.
Who's taking it? Who has? Find me a person who's taking red and blue pills.
No, it's a mindset, man.
Like, don't get you, man. We to the fucking hospital.
It's a mindset, bro. We ain't taking drugs. Like, it's crazy.
Then why are people saying it? Say what it is.
Is that really critical thinking?
Don't say some bullshit.
Is that really critical thinking?
Don't say no bullshit. These are facts. These are. Are you kidding me? You're within the black community. You should know that's a fact.
What's facts?
Ask all those guys that's being
including
me. That being
facts.
These are facts on like what's blue pill, what's red pill, what are men going through. at both sides of the table. Even, actually blue pill guys going through more of a dysfunctional life.
How come I've never heard of this shit until like 2 weeks ago?
Maybe because of you. It's
No,
certain things I never
maybe
heard
because
of.
of social media.
There's certain things I never heard
Maybe
of.
because of social media is the only reason.
Oh
I
my
found
God!
out blue
Social
pill,
media
red
got a
pill.
lot of high-level educated men and women that been around, that understood, that took forms of education. Like you would walk down New York City and you get these guys talking, never been on internet ever, talking loud, what have you, and they might be saying things that's true or not true, but you got to look that up. Like all you got to do is when somebody says something, look it up. That's all you got to do.
But
I'm calling bullshit.
But hold up. But wait, hold up. going through your example, right? A couple years ago, I'd say about 10 years ago, when you looked in the dictionary and there was a word that was spelled Nigger, what was the definition of Nigger about 10, 12 years ago?
Say that one more time.
In the dictionary, I think it was the Webster. I think it is the Webster. The definition of Nigger was what? About 10, 12 years ago.
What, ignorant?
Right. Now, if you look up the word today, what is the definition of it?
I ain't look at that word in a long time.
Right. Guess what it means?
It's a derogatory word for a black person.
It does not mean ignorance anymore. So, due to your red pill and blue pill analogy, he said it's been around for a long time and people don't know the facts of it. The facts of Nigger are all of a sudden changed. All of a sudden changed. All the books, all the narratives are changed now. So those are the new facts because someone just did it. Someone just changed it.
Right.
So how are we to believe that that is the red and blue pill origin?
Oh, my bad. Because I don't read or do dictionary.
The red or blue pill origin of the facts that you're portraying.
My bad.
How do we know that those are the facts when things have changed without none of our permission or sometimes none of our knowledge?
So what things have changed. So what they're trying to change in this situation when it comes to what a word means and everything else. A lot of things has been changed in the last couple of years,
right.
To soften up other things. A lot of stuff been changing, just like the alphabet community, the words and the subjects, the letters that's added, I should say, that changed.
Right.
Things have changed, but people that's three-dimensional thinkers, we understand what it is, what it means. It's very understandable what they're trying to make us think it is today.
Hold on. We have to figure out, when did this definition change?
I would say, damn, what was last? I think I looked at it about 6 years ago.
All right,
5 to 6 years ago.
The first dictionary for the 90s.
I was upset and appalled.
Okay, the first dictionary for the 90s, nigger, Nigger, disparaging and offensive, a black person, a member of any dark-skinned people, slang, offensive, a second-class citizen. I got this book from my grandmother that passed away. I've had this book that's what it says, from the 80s and 90s.
80s and 90s.
That's the definition has been since then.
Okay.
And when you get a chance,
so when
Bible, I looked it up. I looked it up for you, Steve. When you get a chance in the Bible, you can look up Matthew 19:3-9. It says it. Genesis 3:17-19.
Get that
and
too. Let me get that too
what
for
is
you.
it? Mouchit 1014 and what else it says? It's a couple of them that it reads that. It's a couple of them. I know this woman worshiping society told you that a man don't supposed to do nothing. You
Say
know,
that
supposed to
again.
just be there. I know this woman worshiping society told you that a man is not supposed to be the actual
You said Matthew?
carer. Yeah, Matthew 19:3-9. Matthew 19:3-9. Genesis 17:19.
Hold on. I'm going to go to Matthew 19:3-9 real quick.
You got to read it through too.
I will
You
read
have
it
to
through.
read it through.
I will read it through. 19:3-9.
Yeah. So we could, while you reading it through to your damn self, get to the part where you need to look at that. You know what I'm saying? So what else with it?
Hold on. I'm looking.
So with that red pill, blue pill situation is that the fact of the matter is it's just more knowledge of self. It seems like it's another like situation where people, you know, you get now. Let's say you get knowledgeable by taking, you know, trips on your job to get to wherever you need to get to, you know, and you learn different things each and every day. If you ain't learning anything every day, I mean, you in this life for what?
What do you say? 19 what? I've been drinking. What 19 what?
3:17:19. Matthew's 19:3-9.
19:3-9.
Yes.
And what's it supposed to say? I look at 3.
19-3-9.
I got Matthew 19 right here. So I'm looking at the third scripture. What is it supposed to say?
Wow.
Tempting him and saying unto him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
Bro.
That's what we started.
Fathers do not provoke your children to anger, but bring them up in the disciplinary and instructions of the Lord. Bring them up in the dictionary of instructions of the Lord. Say it again.
No, I was giving a shout out to Lady Novoa. She jumped in the building. What's good with you?
What's up, lady? How you pronounce it? Novoa?
Novoa, yeah.
I'm always messing it up.
It took me a while to get it.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out where you at because I'm in my little Bible right now and I don't see no 939.
That's what's up. But
it's 19:3-9. Matthew's 19:3-9.
So Matthew 19, verse 3.
Yeah.
9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another.
No. N.F.S came up to him and tested him by asking, is it lawful to divorce one's wife of any
I see that
cause?
right there. Yep. So that's 3.
He answers, have you not read that he
not
created
read
them
he made
from
them.
the beginning, made them male and female, and said, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. So they are no longer to put one flesh, but therefore God has joined together. Let not man separate. They said to him, why then did Moses command one to give a certificate of divorce and to send her away?
And to put her away up.
All this stuff, the quote that I got, what I said at the beginning, this is what it says. The quote about the child. The child, see, the mother is the nurturer. She can't no longer nurture after a kid is a certain age. It's a father's job having the Lord, being a heavenly man, it's a father's job to make sure that kid is developed the right way once he gets outside the home. It's a father's job to make sure that kid understand right from wrong. It's a father's job for the kid to be raised the correct manner. Because look at our own society.
That's not what I don't get that from that.
I already said, hey, this is in the Bible. This is in the
Bible. I'm looking.
Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at.
No, you're not. You looking at
why am I not looking at the same thing you're looking at?
You're looking at the Matthews. You looking at the Matthews.
I'm looking at that part. Which one you want me to look at now then? Because I'm looking at the Matthew. We're going from the Matthew part, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, I don't get that from that. It's saying
every quote that I put you.
It says it should leave both mother and father.
Yeah. How is the dynamic in God's eyes when it comes to man? When it comes to what's the dynamic? That's not what's the dynamic when it comes to God's eyes? Is it man, woman, and child, or is it woman and man and child?
It's always been man, woman. It's always been man, woman, and child.
So who is the provider and the protector, and the lodge, mainly not now.
I don't want to misconstrue anything because I want to go. I want to understand what what this verse says. It doesn't say anything about that in Matthew. The 3:9 is what I'm talking about. It says if you're talking about Genesis, then fine. I could go to Genesis and look that up too. But what I'm saying is right here, it just says about leaving thy mother and father and going to find your wife and becoming one with her. So I don't know where all of the rest of that comes into play unless you want me to go to Genesis and look that up.
That's telling you where the mother, the son, the daughter, what have you, is taking their lead from their father. Those quotes at Matthew 19:3-9, and I also gave you the quote over here, emphasis 5:22-24. Everything leads to the man bringing them the knowledge of themselves. Everything leads to the man, but he has to be a godly man. He has to be a man that understands his role as a person, as a man. I'm not like a Bible genius at all, but I read things that people tell me to look up, and this is what I'm doing. And everything always leads to the man being on his feet and doing what he has to do. That's why there's a lot of males nowadays are committing suicide like no other, because they don't understand how.
All right, so here it says, so if you saying it's right here, it says, and I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
That's about adultery. That has nothing to do with like what he's trying to.
No, that's explain. Not. That don't have nothing to do with what I'm trying to explain and everything.
But that's part of the what is in the.
All right, let's. Well, we don't even need to go through that. Basically, what he's trying to say is, and I was just going to ask y'all a question just to kind of prove the point. Just us being who we are. We barely had our fathers around and shit like that. So, and if we did, you know what it was. Don't you feel it that we are the ones that should be leading and taking control? And because how we even think, our thought process, how we even see the world, don't you like feel it within yourself? I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about right here, us three in general. Do you feel that you are the one that should be that guy that takes care of your family, be the leader of the household, due to your thought process and how you just see life itself?
Want me to answer on my opinion? Or?
Only on your opinion.
Okay, so the answer to me is yes. Is my yes. But what I have, my actions that I have committed and done have not led me to that point.
Oh yeah, I wasn't going by
stepped
action.
I stepped into that role. I stepped into that role for a very short period of time.
Yeah, I'm not going by actions because we all still need to figure out who we are in the mix of figuring out who the fuck we are.
But
You
yes,
know what
if
I'm
you
saying?
want me to,
But I'm just saying the natural born feeling that you
yes,
have.
I feel like I
Yeah.
should lead. I feel like I should be the
Do you
provider.
think
I
that
feel like
comes
I should
for
take care of my woman.
right? Do you think that comes from a natural DNA origin?
Somewhat, yes.
Do you think what? Say it again.
Your natural feeling, your natural being
Yeah.
of wanting
From
to
being a man to
take
taking
care
care
of
of
being the
yes.
head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a natural feeling inside you, though, right?
yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I was saying. Do you think it's a DNA origin? It comes from like a DNA origin. Yes.
I think not really, because we got a lot of people who don't want to do it. So I think
Wait. I'm not. That's why I said just us three and not going, because there are people who don't have who probably do feel it, but don't have the capability of knowing what that feeling is.
So
I know the dudes that I'm dealing with. That's why y'all niggas rock. That's why I rock with y'all. I know the dudes. So that's why I asked you personally, your own personal, because I can't depend on those dudes that I don't know and make up assumptions about what they do, because I don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I don't rock with them. But I believe that it's a natural feeling origin within us to be the man, the household. Like I think it's in our DNA to be that person.
Yeah.
That's why we have that natural feeling in ourselves. I know that there's life experiences, man, that you go through which could manipulate your mind, change your mind, block your mind, all types of things in this world that blocks you from your natural being, thus us not being the gods that we're supposed to live like as Black people.
You know, in this society, a deadbeat dad is a dad that's not paying the amount of money that the other individual want them to pay. It doesn't even matter if he is paying money in general. In this society, a deadbeat dad is considered a man that's not paying with the court system, or that the woman that he's dealing with. It's a deadbeat. This is like, because this, I want to put this to Steve, like, it's a lot of men out there, and I agree. If a man that's going through the ringer and he want to be like, you know what, fine, fuck it, I'm done with it. I'm good with you. You tried. I'm good. I don't want a man to. I don't want nobody, because again, like I said before, suicides are getting more, like it's going up and up and up, because people are going crazy, because like now we got social media, and it could be an individual saying, oh, he ain't doing shit, this, look at this, we get paperwork and stuff like that. He got his own paperwork, but nobody ain't believing him, because even his homeboys, or even especially the homeboys don't know nothing about self. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh man, you a deadbeat. You see me with my son, you see me in court. If I was a deadbeat, I wouldn't even be going to court. I know hundreds of dudes like this, and guys that I talk to, they know other hundreds of dudes like that. So I, like, to be honest with you, for the most part, it's men out there trying to be the best fathers that they possibly can be. But it's a lot of entities out there, and you guys know it. This ain't no education, this is logic. It's a lot of entities out there that's telling us that they trying to pull us from being a father. We're cash money to them. You know, so like, yeah, I believe it's way more dudes that's trying to be good fathers than it is dudes that don't have that DNA, that don't understand their DNA is to be the provider and the protector that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? I think it's way more. It's just that we get the ringer like all the time. You know,
Yo.
we get the ringer.
You know I'm fat, right?
Yeah, we know.
I'm going to get another chicken sandwich. I'll be right back.
Tubby Wubby.
But on some real shit, like, how can I put this?
Yeah, it's some exceptions.
I
to
don't
the
think we
rule.
get. I don't think men get credit for shit. To be honest with you, my dude.
Yeah, to be honest
And
with
I
you,
don't know
yeah.
where. I don't know where this. I don't know where this began because without men, there's no fucking world, regardless. You know what I'm
Without a
saying?
doubt.
There's a world, but there's no comfort in this world.
No, there ain't no comfort.
There will be no comfort in this world because you like if you really go back, you got to understand the savages and the beasts that we can be. We had to civilize. We had to make our listen. We knew that we were
Yep.
such savages, bro, that we had to make it comfortable for our women, just so they can make it comfortable for us not to be savages, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're the ones working for other people all the time, but the ultimate goal is for what we're all. Matter of fact, what it is we always see ahead all the time. Men always see ahead, logically, mostly.
Logically, yep.
You know what I'm saying? And if it comes, if I'm thinking of this, where we had to make our women comfortable, just so we wouldn't be savages the way we are. Because to be honest with you, if we all get on one accord, this woman bullshit that's going on, we can stop that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. But obviously, it's
yeah.
making a lot of people money, putting a lot of betas in position.
Yeah.
And a lot of people hiding the truth of what really needs to be happening. And a lot of Napoleons out there who are scared of like 6'5" people or people with power and want to, emasculate men like that.
Real men with mannerism.
Real with masculine mannerism.
Yep,
like you said, yep. That you know what I mean, who show progress and like real shit.
Right.
And there's men out there who are in position who can't be that though. Who don't want to see people like us succeed because it's gonna lower their chances of being who they are. When in the long run, if you just follow suit, everybody can be who they are regardless.
Yeah. I don't have to disrespect a woman because of my manhood or how I feel about myself and my appreciation for myself. To be honest with you, when I started to realize who I was, like 10 years ago or so, I started to say to myself, I was a little bit disrespect because I seen the disrespect I was getting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now I'm like, man, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to really get at, hold on a second, huh? Yeah, I don't really need to get at get at a person, man or woman, because believe me, to be honest with you, I be fighting with men about trying to educate them to who I am more than I do the woman. Because really, women love masculine men. You know, they do. They see you how confident you are. They like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be screaming and ripping and run, you don't have to do all that. They see you. You know what I'm saying? And and then it's usually the dudes that give men like me.
I got a new single out called Little Jeans, Big Body.
What happened?
I got a new single out called Little Jeans, Big Body.
Oh my Lord. You always fucking it up.
I already knew he was going to say something stupid. I already knew he was going to say something. 20 baby.
Yeah, man.
So all right. So that actually, I'm glad it worked out this way. We talked this way because that actually brings me to what I was talking about earlier, right, Steve? About peace of mind and the sacrifices and the things you go through to have a peace of mind as a man. One question I wanted to ask was, do you think men automatically sacrifice a peace of mind when they get into a relationship? I want to already ask you, Steve, but I'm gonna come to you again because they didn't hear what you said. But I'm gonna ask Kasim first.
Okay, so say it again.
Do you think, as men, we automatically give up a peace of mind when we get into a relationship with a woman?
I mean, if we don't have, it depends on if we don't have knowledge of self. If we don't understand what our role is, yeah, absolutely. And then, as a matter of fact, when we're dealing with a woman that's very feminine, and but she, let's say she's not that feminine. We're dealing with a woman that's a little bit masculine, but you can work with her a little bit. It's one of them things that you like, all right, I see good things in her, so let me simmer down my and that could be a bad thing, doing that. But that could be also a good thing if she appreciated it. A lot of them don't appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, they could, like most of us do that. We try to, simmer it down a little bit. I don't know if it's because of the society we live in or the way we was raised. They always told us, you got to be respectful. Sometimes respectful is not showing who you are.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what was your take on that, Steve?
Repeat the question again, please.
Do you think?
Stop smoking crack.
Right? Do you think that men automatically give up a peace of mind when dating a female? Get into a relationship with a female.
I think you give up a peace of mind when you don't know who you are.
Okay, so basically the same thing he's saying.
Yeah, like you have to, you have to know who you are. You can. I'll tell you right like this. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They can sit here, and I am definitely not. I argue with you two all the time about how I feel. Y'all are more on the men side, whatever, more than I am. I'm more of a
more on the feminine side.
Yeah, I'm on the feminine side in a certain kind of way. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just me, son. Because I know it will never be equal, but I think it should be close to equal as possible. You feel what I'm saying? But I personally feel that way because guess what, motherfucker, I don't feel like cooking every day. I can't cook half the shit you can. So, motherfucker, get my dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that I don't want to do, that I can do, but I don't want to do it. So I'd rather you do it as a woman. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So all I'm saying is, but we honestly, we control the narrative in relationships. And once you learn that you control the narrative in relationships, you will have your peace of mind.
I get it. I get
control, but control comes with respect to the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you can't. You have to learn how to control it with respect. Everything, even if you're the king of a country like back in the day, I watched this shit called Vikings. And I looked it up. Bjorn, Ragnarok, boneless. I forgot his name, whatever. I watched that shit. I just got done watching it. I actually just turned it off, but I forgot his name. But yo, listen, his sons, Ragnarok's sons, bro. Dude, these things was beasts, bro. Iron the boneless. Dog.
Iron the boneless?
Yo, dude, this motherfucker, he was born. He was born. They call him the boneless because he was born. He can't walk, my G.
Oh, okay.
But son, this ruthless motherfucker figured he became a root king. This motherfucker's a beast, my G. Right? He figured it out. Got no legs. But guess what? You're not gonna stop my ruthlessness. You're gonna not stop me from ruling. You're not gonna stop me from. You know what I'm saying?
Like you have to know. Like you have to know yourself.
You have to know yourself. You have to accept. You have to accept yourself. You have to know yourself.
You also have to know what to accept and what not to accept, though.
But that's from somebody else.
That's a very important part when it comes to dating a female.
But that's from somebody else.
Because their female abilities and manipulative minds could convince you that you're making a wrong choice that you know is right. Well, and I also believe that as a man, you know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't getting it right all the time, as a man, you should always be teaching. You should always be teaching.
Who are you
teaching? Teaching and learning.
Teaching and learning at the same damn time.
Yeah.
Always.
Hey,
it keeps your mind crisp. It also lets you. It gives you the acknowledgement that what you are teaching and what you're learning is on point, so you know what you're doing. Especially when it comes to dealing with a female that you want to deal with for the, you know what I mean, that you got in your life that you want to deal with. If you want to control your narrative,
are you teaching your significant other, or are you teaching others?
You're teaching your surroundings, the one we're talking about, your significant other. A man, we're talking about relationship, right? So a man should be teaching his woman while learning at the same time, but he should never stop teaching.
I have a question, but my question is, and it's a question that I just want to know: what are we teaching our significant other?
How to
rational? I could Hey, what's up?
You got it,
bro. How to rationalize, how to understand. Like, listen, when we, and this is not being, misogynist or anything, but this safe stuff. When we in public, you need to act a certain way accordingly. You know what I'm saying? When we at your family house or my family house, you need to, we have, things of that nature, like teaching her how to, and a lot of our women, especially in this damn society, they literally will be a child until they're 50 years old or older, mentally. And because nobody in our society would say to them, hey, chill out, be a lady.
Okay, hold on, but I have a question. But does that come with your choice?
No. If you want to, it comes to that. Yeah, it will come to that. It will come to that. I'm not gonna be with a woman that's gonna, be just disrespectful. Not even to me, to people in general. When somebody that we know say hi to her.
So while saying that, your choice should reflect some of the person that you are. So if you chose that right person, you don't have to teach them to be.
No.
Hold on. Now listen to it. You said, listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't have to teach them to be respectful in your family's house because you chose that person that kind of thinks like you. They should already know that.
But they're not going to be a thought. Their process is not going to be like yours. And if you're the leader, they have to be on board with your choices without any questioning or any flinching when times come. So you would have to teach them what type of man and how you roll and what you need at certain times and places, structure. So these things, so nothing in your relationship after a while will jump out of pocket, which could detriment your fucking life, which we see happening all the time.
Is your correct choice?
My correct choice is my teaching.
Hold on. Is your correct choice? I can't find the word, but a reflection of you.
Okay.
My choice is we can't do correct unless we teach and learn.
No. I said a reflection. I said a reflection.
But you say your correct choice.
A reflection of you. A reflection of you.
Will be a reflection of you. Correct.
We always make choices, but not all of them are correct, sir.
No, I'm saying, but what you chose for the most part, when you're rocking with this person, you decide to get into a relationship with this person. You have realized their ways. You have realized their ways. You have realized most of their ways. You chose. This is what you're choosing right now.
Right.
You're choosing somebody that's respectful. You're choosing somebody that follows.
That you believe is respectful. Somebody that you believe follows.
Yeah. Hey,
Not saying shit
woman,
can't go
hey,
left, but for the
Right.
most
That's
part,
why you believe. That's why you believe.
for the
most of
most
our
part,
listen.
Seeing
for the
the
most
representative.
part, that's what you chose. If you
Let-
chose ratchet, you finna get ratchet, right?
Well,
no.
if you
That's
choose
over.
ratchet or
That's
permanent.
over the top.
What?
Well, no, you choose ratchet and get ratchet.
That's over the top. Hey, real
What's
talk.
over the top?
We I don't know what society we're living in, but most, especially if you're choosing a woman of color, most of our women of color hasn't
True,
been
but
with
we don't even have to go to the word ratchet. It's what we just said.
Women of,
The
true women
point
of
is,
color. True women
well,
of
hold
color
on.
understand this life.
Hold on, Steve. Let's not go off on a rampage or nothing. We don't even have to bring up ratchet. The point was that yes, our choice is what we want. Our choice is what we're gonna stick with and what should be the narrative of what we want. But we're believing that that's what it is. Because a lot of people bring their representatives to the table for a long period of time until you teach and test and go through the ringers with that person, so you can understand that this person is not lying. This is who they really are, and you can roll with that. And then since you see that potential, what you do is you take that potential and you keep teaching it, just like your child. You keep teaching and learning from it to teach it better. Learn from it.
If I need to teach another motherfucking adult that's supposed to be my motherfucking partner, like a child, then I don't need you. That's plain and simple.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm going to get a chicken sandwich.
Let me ask you a question. Then you don't want a relationship with one person, because in the long run you're gonna have to
polygamous like me.
With each other. You're gonna have to. If you want that person to be on board with you and not see these mistakes jump up out of your face and not know they're coming when you don't even know the person, then you don't want to teach and learn from that person. You just want to be with anybody and do anything, which is okay with anybody's relationship. But if you're gonna have one relationship, if you know yourself as the leader, you need to not stop teaching, because I have ways of wanting to live safely, comfortably, with a peace of mind. Because I can have a peace of mind but by myself. But since we chose each other, I chose you, for me to have a peace of mind with someone, this is how it's going to have to be. If we want to sit there and love each other and be together like that.
And if we're an Eastern culture, we can not teach all the time. We don't, because most of these Eastern culture women, they understand, men and how they're supposed to be and how they're supposed to be the leaders. But we live in America. These women can go left at any time. They could be the most productive women that you could ever see in your life for about 5-10 years. Then all of a sudden they say, you know what? I don't give a shit. Fuck you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be in that situation where you're teaching. A woman looking for you to lead them. If they're not looking for you to lead them, they don't really respect you. You just there to be her play toy or what have you. You're just there to, be, just the guy that she got right now. But when she find a real leader,
find something better. That's it.
Yeah, and when she find her real leader,
10 years,
like, okay, I want that.
Whole life thinking that she had her whole time in her mind. I can't wait to find that dude.
Yeah.
While you were sitting here thinking, not teaching.
We live in America. These women ain't set to understand this, because most of them haven't been raised with a real man. We live in America. We got a lot of times teach these women. Is she going over the top like Steve said? Is she ratchet? Then no. Is she kind of in between? Is she trying to find her way and she respects your leadership and everything? Yeah, man, that's a great thing. That's a great thing. But she want to be taught. She want to be taught things. She want to understand how she should act when we in public together, because that could be very dangerous, having some woman that that see you as not her leader, but she's actually your leader. That could be very dangerous. That could put you in predicaments that many men that's in jail right now or 6 feet under right now has been in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you have to teach women. Yeah, our society of women, again, like I said, a lot of these women, even men, they don't grow up until they're about 50. When they done, when nobody don't usually want them. Not all.
Well, you said with women or men? You said men don't grow up until they're 50?
No, women.
Oh, okay.
Women. Yeah, that's another thing where we don't grow up and this and that and third. No. That's a woman trait.
We're in our prime we get in our prime at 40s.
Yeah. And we get married when we want. We get married when we want to get married, but we get married to the right one for the most part. The logical thinking guys, the guys that understand order. Yeah,
There has to
I
be
hate
order.
when they say, "Oh, men develop, mentally slower." Yeah, when we like
People
fucking
don't care
in
about
like
that.
in elementary school, but as we get older, a lot of our women don't need to be accountable for what they do. Some of them do, and that's beautiful. For the ones that do it, that's beautiful. The ones that's accountable for what they do, I love it. But in my case, that's rare. Even the ones that's making 100K, they do some unaccountable shit when it comes to 3 or 4 culture. So yeah.
Yeah, I think there automatically there has to be. You can't. Whether we listen, when I always talk about things being obvious, things being in your face. You know what I mean? Like if you want to live a life on a hamster wheel, then you go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't see what's going on and what's good for you, what's not good for you, what we need to do, what not to do, then I don't know. I don't know where you even want to go. You know what I'm saying? Because
hey Steve,
my whole
I
thing
want to
is
ask Steve something.
yeah, but my whole thing is this: you already know that. Yeah, you can choose. We already see that you can choose. You can choose a female if you want to. You're like, this was the best woman. This was the great. I think the love to live, love to do. I could have sworn it was great, right?
Yep.
You're lovely. Now down the road, y'all go through some shit. Next thing you know, you trying your ass off. You do your thing. Boop. Well, now you ain't worth it, nigga. I'm all set. You done.
Yeah.
That's 7 years, 5 years taken out of your whole life, trying to think you knew because you didn't want to. You don't want to. You know what I mean? Do the work.
Can I ask Steve? Well, I'm gonna ask, hey Steve. I want to ask this question to you, and I want to know why you answered the way you answered. Do you believe in the term "happy wife, happy life"?
Again?
Do you believe in the term "happy wife, happy life"?
No.
Whew.
Okay, nigga, you a red pill. Get out of here with that,
Okay.
Steve. You get on my nerves.
Yeah, I was so worried.
You was worried.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You
Because
said yes.
again, Steve, in our society, it's hard to make these women happy. So if you're happy, it's going to be a happy life. I've been in this relationship now. This is probably my longest relationship for 4 or 5 years. She ain't, I mean, she's special. She had my son and everything. She's she's younger than me, whatever. We had this conversation. But what I love about her is that she tried to make me happy. So many women I've been with, beautiful, but they was waiting for me to make them happy. And my stupid ass at the time was really trying to make these hoes happy. And and I said to myself, no, not me. Some guy, one of my mentors, he was like, how you gonna make these modern women happy? When is going to happen? This is like 15 years ago. When is this going to happen when you think they're going to be happy? They can't be happy. They can't because they're looking for another person to make them happy. So I started to realize and develop that. And that's why I had short-lived relationships because I understood they looking for me to make them happy. And they are, their whole life been like terrorized by different people that been in their life. How the hell am I supposed to make somebody that got trauma happy? You know what I'm saying? How the hell am I supposed to do that? And even my aunts and my grandmother and them teaching me, like, you better make that girl happy. You better make, no, what? I got to make myself happy before I make anybody happy. So again, you must be happy before anything. Because if you're not happy, the structure in your house is not going to be good. My house is good. My house is in order because she makes sure that she's trying to make me happy. Being as though no human being can make me happy, but she's doing a good, excellent job. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you gotta look forward to. You don't come home and you worry about your woman getting mad at you because you came home 10, 15 minutes late or some shit like that. That ain't no happy. That ain't nothing happy. You gotta make her happy at all times because that's what society taught you, especially in the black community. Fuck out of here. I'm in that.
You feel big game, man. I'm listening. I had nothing to say. I'm like, all right.
All right. You know?
What do you think about that?
I just want y'all to, I just want my brothers to be happy, man. I just, like, y'all, we gotta stop trying to make everybody else happy, man. Because we're gonna do a lot.
To be honest, B, I didn't know my self-worth back in the day, B, and I lost a lot of time that I could have nurtured myself to be a better man than I am now. You know what I mean? And now I still got to make up for my choices back in the past.
Yep.
So, you know what I mean? Like I never put myself first. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And now that I do, I see my worth. You know what I mean? I see my decisions are what they are. I see that shit works in my favor when I make those decisions that I know my worth, what it is. You know what I mean? Hold on one second, fellas. My Jay.
Yeah, hey, Steve, what you think about that? I know you're gonna joke around, so do your little joke.
I'm enjoying my sandwich.
I hear that. That sandwich look good. The way you look good as shit. I need to go make me something to eat, man. It's shit. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. I
tell people all the time, my guy.
Huh?
I've always been called selfish.
Right.
And maybe I might be. But you don't know what? If I ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Yeah. And in order to make people happy, the order to make your surroundings happy,
but
you got to know who you are.
I only put I've said it before. I've told this nigga 55 times. I do not like the man versus woman debate.
Right.
I hate it. I told him this 50 million times already. He knows how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that debate.
Me too.
I'm starting to hate it as well.
I've been hated it, bro. Well. Yeah. But you know what?
Because and my thing goes from this. I can't look at the mother who raised me to be the person I am, that most people are in this people who know me respect. I can't look at my grandmother who I know did everything for me and her kid.
Right.
I can't look at those people. Even my other grandmother, who's 92, 93 years old, has 6 kids. My grandfather died when I was probably 3-4 years old.
Right.
God
bless your grandmother.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't look at those women and then say what somebody who needed to teach them, or some crazy shit off the wall, when regardless, for whatever reason, they had to fend for themselves. You dig what I'm saying? Like, we all been in a situation. I don't know. I know maybe y'all situation, but we were raised by women. I can't put that shit on.
Hey, Steve, can I ask you something real quick? You said your grandmother, the age that they are, right?
One of them, my other one passed away. The other one passed away.
Yeah. Okay. But your grandmother and them, they was raised in a different society. Different society. They was raised mainly, if it wasn't their mother and father in the home, it was people. It was neighbors making sure. Even when we was growing up, it was.
But that should be the conversation, and Kasim, you might have hit it on the head. That should be the conversation. The
Right.
conversation should
Right.
be the community. The conversation shouldn't be man versus woman. It should be the community.
But here's the
But
thing.
it's a lot.
But here's
It's a lot. It's a lot of
yeah,
women.
there are lots to go in with
It's
it.
it's a lot of women that's it's a lot of women in our, even a lot of beta
But I
males
don't want to. I don't want to.
in our community. But it's a lot of women in our community, beta males in our community are really not hearing the family unit. They don't want to hear it. They even vote against it. They talk against it. They don't want to hear about the nuclear family. That's males in our community and females. A lot of them, the ones that's the quote unquote leaders, they don't want to hear about what we used to do 30, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. They don't want to hear how Pop and Mama tried to make us be a family unit. When we go to Thanksgivings, like we can't even goddamn park on the street because there's so many cars on the damn street and everything. People don't care. We're individuals. That's my biggest problem. Our community are individuals that believe the opposite of the nuclear family, and we have to see that for what it is. I don't think it's a certain situations it is man versus woman thing, but it's man versus beta male and feminists, not real women.
I could respect a man versus woman on a relationship basis. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it. So on a relationship basis,
not
what
really
builds? No. What builds a community? What builds a community? What community consist of? Family, right?
Family, man, woman.
Family, and a family is your family name. Your family take care of each other. People who respect your family to respect you to take care. That builds the community. All grandmas, grandfathers, fathers being there, mothers being there, kids being under, uncles, parents and the people,
aunties,
right?
Yeah,
that's community. Yep. So if we're saying there's no women respecting men in that situation no more. There's no women wanting men or any structure in life like that anymore. That depletes a community. That means communities are not going to be non-existent, and that's what most of them are saying and want, and not following through with. So it does go down. If you want to get to not the root of Tuda, but the going down that route, it stops at relationships with men and women.
Let me drink.
Yep. Which that's why there's most conversations about men and women, because that's what if we want the community, because right now we're begging for a community, and right now it's no women want it, and we need our women on our side for the community to work, and they're saying fuck you motherfuckers. So we're fighting for community, and that's who we need to talk to get the community. That's why it stops the men and women, because men are like, oh fuck this, how are we gonna make this work for this community? Because right now black people are dying, and we need our community to stick together so we can survive. So but women are like, y'all niggas, I don't care what race you are.
So shouldn't that be the question and suggestion?
But once you continue talking about it, you have to get the other person on your side, and that other person that's not trying to get on your side is the female.
No, they're not. They're not trying to get on your side.
I don't understand how you not understand that. It comes down to a man logically want a community to a female.
Nobody ever said I'm not understanding it. I understand everything loud and clear.
So what is the continuous question?
I didn't say that. I just said that should be the question and suggestion.
That is the question and suggestion.
My problem is I don't think it should be a battle.
It shouldn't. It should
it shouldn't be
logical things, bringing up things that can work, solutions. And then you say, no, you just want to lead the household. No, you just want me to be barefoot and pregnant. No, I'm going to take neoliberal white mommy and daddy suggestions that hasn't been helping us in 60 years.
What if they didn't say that?
And it's good women that like that.
We'd probably be in a different situation now.
Yeah, it's good black women that's like that. Good black women,
but there's also in general, here's the bad thing about it. That conversation too, Kasim, with that conversation too. You see, there are great black women out there, but here's the thing: they're hanging around the women who aren't. They're not excluding themselves from those women. And so how are we could tell the difference between the hoe and a good woman when that's what they rock for?
That video that I want us to discuss, that I shared with you guys, it was a couple of them, but you know what?
It said that shit, right?
Yeah, it said that. Like, how do I supposed to tell the difference from you and this person when you're agreeing with everything that she's saying and it's not creating no happy homes? It's not creating no happy homes. It's a lot of men like us.
I get it, right? But is on an individual basis?
Yeah,
fucking up your home.
What do you mean? Wait.
Again?
Individual basis, is it fucking up your home?
At this point in time, no, but in the future it will.
No. Like because I'm for our
future
sons,
for our kids, the future for our society,
daughters.
For our daughters, for our sons. Yes, it's fucking it up. You see it. There's no community because there's no men that's being respected enough to be men.
Okay,
men are living with this, so men are being the beta and the bullshit niggas just to survive. So now we got bullshit beaters niggas.
Steve, you talk about this all the time with these boys, how they acting, how they are, they making emotional decisions right away. You know, you talk about it all the time. You know, even in basketball theory, like how these guys is not really playing basketball, how these guys is always, you know, they always thinking about the wrong things, not being men, not understanding that, you know, like they are men now. You talk about it a lot too. You know what I'm saying? Versus not versus men and women, but these young men. And who do you think they're being raised by?
Like you said,
they're being raised by beta males and feminists.
Not even, bro.
Like I'm telling, and not even a lot of times they're not being raised by. But look at people say talk about LeBron James and stuff like that. Who LeBron James was raised by? Wasn't he raised by the woman that he didn't even go? Y'all know the story. He didn't go to school for most of his 8th, 7th grade year, I believe. And his coach, AAU coach in 8th grade, that he really don't talk about, he saved his fucking life. He saved his life. And I heard LeBron talk about him maybe, y'all probably heard him more than me, but maybe once or twice. And that man saved his life. His mother ain't saved shit. So this is what the dynamics we're living in. The dynamics is that my beliefs, this is maybe it's an opinion, but this, you know, when you look at statistically, it's really not an opinion. But my belief, a lot of these women don't care to have a leader. Not all. And the women that care to have a leader, I'm going to stick by them. I'm going to stick by them as long as they stick about me. As long as they not talking about, oh, no, girl power, sister soldier, and all the, you know, all this other stuff like with, yes, girl, you know that terminology, yes, girl, and all that. As long as they ain't saying all that, I'm with them. But it's a lot of people, and not just black women. It's like this in general. This society, they don't respect men. You know.
You should know that, Steve. Nobody do, bro. Men don't even respect men.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody, especially a black male, nobody respects us. Nigga, we don't run shit, nigga. All we do is run our mouths. That's it. Yeah. We got we're at a society. Listen, there was an elephant, man. There was a fucking human lady that took a baby elephant. This elephant remembered the chick and went after her twice. Got to her and killed her. That's my child. We're living in a society where it's okay. We just sit there, march, and we'll give up. Oh, our kid is dead from another man's hand. Oh, it's okay. Nah, my nigga. This is not where I want to live, bro. I'm not sitting there like it's okay to just sit there and march and hold a flag or a sign or something because another man took my child's life.
Yeah.
No, we all going down in flames. Trust me. Like, and this is how soft we've gotten, bro. Where it's okay, and I understand the feeling. Like, I understand that feeling of especially my mother. You know what I mean? She is the God Almighty. Like, to me, she made me, but I can't neglect my father. You know, I know he could have probably taught me more when he was around. I don't know the situation between my mother and my father, but I see what's been going on, and I don't blame my father like that anymore. But I still don't know the story, and I'm not gonna hold it against him. I'm old. I see what happens. I'm man enough now.
As you
I'm
get older,
not
you
gonna
see.
call him. We see. You know what I'm saying?
As
And
you
I'm
get
not
older,
gonna
you
bring
start
on
to
flames. It is what it is. Was what it was. But I see what society has already brought. So I'm sure he was part of that shit. I'm not gonna blame my mom because I don't know what she went through for. But I'm not gonna sit there and let this information go by me, knowing that most men that are raised by women, yes, we always, yes, mama, but we never see the bigger picture because we are so under the nipple that we blinded by really what really happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it happened in mine, but it's happening too much now to where it's dripping down, it's leaking down on our kids, it's leaking down on our society, our community, to the point where we don't even got a voice anymore, bro. And we see that we thrive to be successful, make money, do our thing. We think we can make a change. We think we can sit up there, reach our highest degree or highest level and make a change. And what have we noticed? Every black person that reaches their highest level or a high level in life, what happens to them? It's time to delete you. And that's literally what it is. It's like a button press. Delete, goodbye. Control, Alt, delete the nigga. That might be my next fucking show. Control, Alt, delete a nigga. Because that's exactly what we see. Like, that shit is how it's not disappointing. Knowing the expectations and the aspirations and the goals you have for your kids to be, and they look up to people that's doing the right thing or whatever, make their choice, they're human, and they're reaching the highest level, but you see them just because you said something about somebody that thinks they're higher than you could delete you. What is the point? Especially if you ain't gonna fight. What level we trying to reach if we ain't gonna fight? Why we ain't gonna open up? Why are we gonna sit there and know that we're blind, but continue to do it because it's comfortable?
Yep.
Just accept. Keep accepting. That's why, yes, when it comes to our woman, we see shit. No, nigga, that ain't happening. Correct it.
And if they don't correct it, you go east, I go west.
Sorry.
If they don't correct, you go east, they go west. You're not having no battles.
There's all different ways to go. There's all different ways to go in this world, nigga. And I don't have to stay in one.
You know, we see what we see. We know we can't correct the women like as we want in this society. We can correct them, and then we can say if they just keep on doing what they're doing, we're gonna have to go east and west, unless we want to get into a battle. And then now she got the state, the government, the court system on her side. So it's a simple.
It don't matter if you got feathers on your boots.
Yeah,
you take that one, right?
Yeah.
You got feathers on your boot and you are God. Still bow down to a. Yeah, right, bro.
You get out of that. You get out of those situations. You like most women that I know, even these agent of chaotic women, they want to be taught. I saw a woman on TikTok crying. Many of them crying because they don't know how to be the woman. They know how to be a sex addict. They know how to lust and stuff like that. But this woman was like crying her ass off. She's about in her early 30s. She said, "I don't know what to do with my son because I can't, because I'm hurting. I need help. I need it." And then, to be honest with you, that's logically, if she get that man that can help her, she probably be she probably too, what you call that? Too hurt mentally to even try with her. Like, because a lot of these women, they can be that way. in this society. They're free to do whatever how they want to act, whatever they want to do. They can have whatever they want to do, be. So it's certain things that we have to see. A lot of these women do want that type of guy. They want a guy where what's up, man? They want a guy where that can to teach them, but they don't know how to be taught at the same time. A lot of them, some of them do, but this is not our fight to be trying to teach women that don't want to be taught. Really, they talking about they want to be taught. You have to know the difference of a woman that want to be taught and don't want to be taught. She play that game like she do want to be taught how to be a lady when you around in your sanctuary in your life, and then you find out she really don't. We can't play these games no more because it's a lot of men that's starting to understand their value. There's a lot of men. We starting to understand the bullshit for what it was, and like that's the only thing bad about red pill that I feel that I am, because a lot of shit I don't like. Last 10 years, I don't. You do one little thing that I don't like, I'm like, all right, peace. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a bad thing.
Like there's nothing. Like yeah,
Mhm.
whatever. Like, yep.
Yeah, because I see what you want to try to do to me. I see what you want to put me to a brink of no return. I can't.
All
I
right.
have a yeah.
All right. So let's do something because let's change the mode up in the place because every time we bring the man and female in, it gets to it because we know come on, it's just say it. You know what I mean? Like fuck it, say it. That's I don't give a fuck. We know what it is. First thing I want to say, hey Steve, remember the idea? What it look like? What do you think it look like? How you think that look?
That should fire. I told you that should fire.
The fire on the water with the N.F.S. Told you. Nobody can tell me I can't do shit.
What is it? N.F.S. What that mean? I'm sorry.
No filter Saturdays.
Oh,
we just talk it out. We just talk about shit. Whatever whatever conversation lasts the most, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Just like people just sitting around having a good conversation.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And the water on the water and fire, if the fire ain't out on water, that means we get the best of both worlds out this motherfucker. We discuss anything.
Yep.
Anything.
Yes, indeed, baby.
We got the air. What is that? The airbender, firebender, waterbender.
Water. Look.
What else is
fire
there?
in the ocean. What the hell?
Firebender. Steve.
Yes, sir.
All light skinned niggas should always stay cammed up.
Yeah, you already bright. Turn the lights off.
Y'all niggas is privileged.
I'm doing something.
Looking like a 100-volt bulb.
Watch. The whole screen gonna brighten up as soon as he come in there. What up, boy?
You want to come outside? Nope. He be all over this place. We're like, wow.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to my chat. Let's see who's in there. I'm gonna start from the beginning. We got K Bug in the building. Dawn CVT. She came in earlier. I don't even know if that's a male or female. Well, thank y'all for Dawn CVT. I believe it's a female. Dawn is a female name. But Marcus, I appreciate you for strolling through, brother. We got my man drunk in the building. No diggity, no doubt. He always come through and hold it down.
Yes, indeed.
Man, who was in the chat? Did he popped on the pimp? Yeah, so I give shout out to my chat. This is new N.F.S coming. Coming. It is here on Saturdays. I'm gonna try to start, midday. Just have the conversation. Even if you want to clean the house while talk on the joint. Saturday cleaning fest. That's what it is.
Yeah,
so
that's what
join
it
us
is.
with that too, man. If you're doing your workout, you can do that too. Let's just have the conversation. Let's just talk about shit. Let's get our minds together. This is how this is how you network. This is how you just get to know people, man. Get to build. This is how you build a community. To be honest with
Yep.
So y'all join us anytime you feel like it. What do you think we should go to, guys, today? When do you think we should wrap it up? This is the first time.
The lady about to leave the house, so she going out. So I got little man by myself.
Okay.
Hey, he a little terror, so I gotta make sure
you're gonna
I
be busy.
got an eye.
Yeah. So yeah, so then we had enough discussion anyway. We're going on the 2.5 mark anyway. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. My man Manhood for joining in, and my light skinned man over here. Show your purple face. All right.
Purple face.
My face is all over the place. You ever know my face all over the place? I got something to do. I was trying to do something real quick.
So you can. I love you guys because y'all don't know what I've been through earlier today in this fucking football game. These coaches, man. I told you I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Soon as the season is over, I'm gonna fucking talk about it. Excuse my language. I know I usually don't be cursing, but that's gonna happen.
You won't call nobody out. You won't call nobody out.
Oh no.
Don't let that social media light skin shit get you, motherfucker. You canceled out this bitch.
Yeah, for real. No. I love the coaching staff and everything, but man, oh man.
Don't lie.
All you gotta do is keep it general. Like there's coaches out there, people out there who just don't understand.
I'm gonna keep it professional. I'm gonna keep it professional. I'm gonna keep it professional. No, I do, man. The shit I've been through, yeah, I do. But I'm talking about the love that I had to give you guys to come up here, being as though again, big defeat. That another loss. We having a losing season. Not to brag or nothing, but my JV, what I'm in charge of, we doing really good. We did really good. But at the same time, man, these kids, that's my passion. But let's not talk about that. All this loss that I got, and I still came to join you guys.
I appreciate that, man.
That's love right there, baby. Real talk.
Listen, let's link up so we get them days for this weekend.
Yes, sir. And I might do something tonight. That's just my daughter babysit her little brother. I'm gonna do something tonight. So I hope you guys be up, whatever.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna be up. Don't call me tonight. I'm watching the fight, my G.
Wait, hold on. What time we going on? No, hold up. Wait. Steve, I just had a fucking fantastic idea.
Okay. What'd you say? Okay.
I want to do a play-by-play without the picture because we'll get canceled. The picture. If you can watch it, you can watch it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't feel like talking about it, send it to me so I can watch it, and I can go live, go play-by-play with Adesanya and what's the name. And that'll be some good sports joint right there, man. Or some good because everybody's watching the joint, and I can just put a picture of them up, and then go by play-by-play. Yeah. Let's try something like that. Hey, we can't be copyright for it.
Yeah, no, you can talk about it and everything.
Right. You want to do it? Talk about it.
Let me see where I'm at.
Yeah, let's see if we can hook up a double cam so I can watch.
You can't get too drunk. It means you can't get too drunk.
You listen.
See if we can set it up. Yeah.
Sober up. Let's do this show.
You want to do it? See if we can set it up early, so I can put it out.
Jesus Christ.
Too late.
There.
Say it again.
I said, see if you could link it up early, so I can let it be known that we about to do the, play-by-play on that shit.
Right,
a way that I can watch it, a way I can watch it with you, saying, so I could go and play, so I can see the play too.
I don't know how.
You could probably put your iPhone. You know how we hit each other on the inbox joint, right?
Mm-hmm.
The iPhone to the TV, so I can see what's going on with the TV while you're watching it. And you don't have to pay attention to that shit. It's just sticking right in front of the TV, so you don't have to worry about that. Put that shit on mute, and we could talk through the screen here with that, or I don't know, however you do your sound. But so I don't need to hear it. I just want to see it, so I could go over it too, and you could go over it with more details because you're really watching the joint, with listening to it too.
But I can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear you. I'm gonna hear you though. Nigga,
Through here, through this right here.
My Wi-Fi connection.
No, we're gonna do a live play-by-play right here, right?
No, I say you trying to give me. I say you trying to give me all these phones. You trying to fuck up my Wi-Fi connection.
I ain't trying to, but yeah, something like that.
But yeah, fellas, man, if I get on tonight, I'm gonna let you guys know like at least 2 hours before.
Yeah, let me know.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna talk. I want to talk about that video. I want to really get into that video. The video I sent you guys. There's gonna be 2 videos you probably gonna chime in on.
You sent it to me already?
I got sports talk tomorrow, 10 a.m. ish.
You sent it to me already?
10 a.m.
I'm not worried about none of that
sports
shit.
Talk. Yeah. On
UFC.
I specifically send it to you on the inbox.
Yeah, send it to me.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. Yo, and I'm ready. I'm ready to do these shows,
Michigan's
man.
whooping ass. Number 3, Michigan.
I'm down. I'm down.
Number 3 in the country, Michigan.
They playing sucky Nebraska.
It don't matter. Nobody cares. That's hey, I'm letting you know right now. That's going to be my rant before we even start the discussion tomorrow. Let y'all know.
Oh shit.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
You look tired, but make sure you don't go to sleep over the motherfucker. Straight out of sleep now. Make sure you hit me up, man. Steve. Make sure you hit me up so we can see if we can do that.
Don't I look like the niggas on the Fabulous video back in the day?
No, you look like the niggas off the Fabulous video. You look like the ones that did not make the audition at all. Matter of fact, the ones that just looking outside. The ones that are practicing.
I'm about to go watch this Brooklyn and Clippers game real quick. This shit interesting.
All right, bro.
All right.
I'll check you later. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first episode of N.F.S. This is No Filter Saturdays. We want to discuss anything and everything. It really doesn't matter what it is. I like to talk about things, discuss things. I need intellectual conversations. See how big my head is? Yes, I need feedback. I need it. I need it. It's all right, my man. It's all right. We know we got to go. We're going to link up later. It is what it is. Shout out to my co-host, light-skinned Steve. That's going to be a new name for me. And appreciate everybody who chimed in to the chat. This is going to get better and better as we go. Hopefully we can have more people on the panel next time. And whoever's on there, I appreciate anyway. So that being said, time to go, ladies and gentlemen.